a picture of Hobgoblin there, Pete. It's good. I don't know if you guys have it there, but it's good.
I've heard of it. So.
Hobgoblin, like James Franco.
Yes.
You mean Willem Dafoe?
It's so good.
So good. So mean.
Until I find him, it's 24/7.
Boots, can I ask you where I found that the scroll that has the Tower of Taskalov stuff?
Yeah, it was in one of the chests that wasn't a mimic.
Oh, okay, so I
Next
literally
question.
just got it.
Yeah, there was 3 chests. The 2 to the left, one of them was filled with diamonds and a pipe and some money.
Do you guys want to talk about Tommy Wiseau?
And that no, I don't.
Fuck.
we talked enough about him the other
day.
day.
Talk about Tommy Wiseau.
I was talking to Booj last night about him.
Yeah. And then the middle one had the book.
I
in
do
it.
not want to talk about him. I do not.
I don't want to talk about him. I do not. Anyway, Dylan, how's your sex life?
My what?
Those are pubis, man.
Oh,
I did not hit her. I did not. It's bullshit. I did not.
Next question.
you tear me apart, Marley.
Guys, guess what I found?
I owe him money. What kind of money? Celtic ring money, okay? That's a Riff Tracks joke, but it's great.
Guess what, guys?
What?
I found Kyle.
Hey, Kyle.
Yo, what up?
All right.
How you doing, Kyle?
Kyle,
Busy
more like-
boy.
Guile.
Whoa, Dylan.
I've been owned.
Thanks, guys. I'll be here all week.
That's a pretty fucking cool name, Dylan. Juana Man.
Yeah.
How'd you
like
ace that one?
Just had to go back into the late 90s catalog of fucking Is that a fucking
It's
a
like a
Wayans
Queen
Brothers
Latifah
movie.
it's a Wayne's
movie,
Brother movie,
actually.
yeah.
Wicked
Good.
funny though.
Good.
Crazy
so Kyle,
good
if you want to
callback.
join the Watch Together app, it is
Yeah, I don't know. We're in a new app. Where's the fucking link, babe? Where's the
The
link?
Watch Together app is in Roll20.
is in the roll. There's a link
I
to it
need a
in the
link.
Roll20 chat.
Oh,
I need
he
a
needs.
link
No, I know
there.
what he needs. He needs this.
Dylan, what is
He needs a
Giant
link
Boy
that doesn't work.
Yeah, he needs the link that doesn't
What?
work, so he can then delete the part that doesn't work.
What is
Wait,
Giant
that
Boy,
worked.
Giant Boy Detective a reference to?
Oh, that's from Venture Brothers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we
Whoa,
all.
whoa. So, after the session ended, I took the liberty of barring the door and taking a long rest for everybody.
Yes. I was gonna get to
Okay.
what you guys all kind
Hold on.
of.
Oh mama. Oh
position.
mama. I gotta get my fucking guys open. I've been working till 7:30. Gotta fucking get this
It's
going.
fine. I'm just gonna go over do the rundown while you. Okay,
Remember the rug?
so
Ah, the rug.
when we last left the Droop troop, our intrepid boys, our marvelous intrepid adventurers, our silly sons of bitches, they had finally begun delving into the Wayveck. The Wayveck Cave is a place of great power and it's a place that supposedly holds something called the Spell Forge, which is rumored to be a gigantic crystalline anvil upon which 500 years ago a cabal of mages, dwarves, and gnomes hewed weapons and armor infused with the magics of the elemental earth. You had been tasked by someone, a friend of yours, a patron named Gundren Rockseeker, to deliver supplies to the Phandalin region because he had a map to the cave and he was going to start mining it and become fucking rich with his brothers. And you were there to facilitate the transfer of goods to the area. But you got caught up in a scheme. It seems that some kind of entity known as the Black Spider had agents capture Gundren Rockseeker, steal his map to find the location, and hold Gundren hostage. So after finding him, Gundren that is, and finding the map, now the location is known, and you are dead set to clear out the Wave Echo Cave, kill the Black Spider, and get the Fandelver's Mine back up and running, because you are promised 1% of the Fandelver's Mine if you do so, from Gundren himself.
Sorry, one question. Is it 1% each or
1% total.
Yeah, but is it 1% per adventure? Or is it 1%?
1% for the whole company, the party.
Fuckers.
Hey, where's Pete?
But the
He's
he's
here.
here.
My mic's been off,
Oh,
guys.
Uh,
I had
yeah,
to take
the-
a phone call.
Generally speaking, like the profit of this mine when it was fully operational was like in the millions of gold per month.
So getting 1%
Um,
means we'll get some scratch.
Yeah, but I mean, it's quite a lot for steady income.
No,
So is that like
as in a good amount of scratch.
a recurring payment or is it just once?
You'll be getting 1% of the entire. I mean,
is this a subscription service? What is this?
if Gundren is to be believed, you'll be getting 1% of the total profit of the mine in
Speaking
perpetuity.
of subscription services and 1%, this episode is brought to you by someone hit me with a sponsor.
Dollar
Skrillex.
Casper mattress.
Dollar Shave Club.
I
Loot
heard
Crate.
Dollar Shakes. This episode brought to you by Dollar Shakes. When you need a
Yummy.
milkshake, but you don't want to spend a lot of money, Dollar Shakes.
Have you ever had problems with your shakes? No more. Don't go to the greedy shaking companies.
You're gonna love these shakes.
Go to the website, click on the microphone, and write shake.
Enter coupon code the fuck for the Droop.
There you go.
There we go.
There's your promotion.
Yeah.
Just getting ready for when we get monetized.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's never gonna happen. So
Fuck
upon
off. It will.
delving,
Being drunk will monetize with us.
sure.
Yeah.
I
You
love
get
being
sponsored by Natty Ice. Natty Ice for when you want to get sauce but don't have a lot of dollars.
Oh my
Solid.
god, that's such a good idea. Like, remember? Yeah, we should get sponsored by Natty Ice. Like, do you think that they have like a?
I don't think that
esports
they're,
department?
We'll all get like esports gaming chairs. With, like,
Yeah,
Natty
I want to
Ice
get like
logos
a
on them.
fucking. I want to get a fucking Natty fucking.
Something
game
tells me that
shirt.
the majority of Natty Ice's demographic does not care about Twitch stream Dungeons and Dragons.
That's what we thought about Bud Light, but look at Bud Light.
Yeah, look at Bud Light. They brought fucking Filipino champ to a mansion and let him stand in front of a fucking Lamborghini.
Yeah,
Are you
I
fucking
mean,
kidding me?
Bud Light, here we go.
I'm not kidding you,
know?
at all.
Oh my god.
Gomez. Okay, so anyways, you had begun delving into the Wave Echo Cave. You had fought some nasty monsters, specifically an Otyug.
I
And a
hate
couple of
monsters.
Upon killing it, you found in the pile of corpses a ring of protection, which I believe Iswal now holds and is
Yes.
wearing.
I
He
need to write
did.
So
that
make
down.
sure that you mark that you're attuned to that, as you can only be attuned to 3 items. Also, ripping open the belly of the Otyug, one shoe found a pair of sending stones, which I believe one shoe and Thalnor has. So, and
Wait,
then
you gave it to Thalnor? When?
When I
last game.
in the last game.
So they have 2 ends of that. Doing a bit of scouting up to the north, Ricky saw a large-ish horde of zombies and a green floating skull amongst them, and they were kind of amongst what seemed to be an empty water wheel cavern and a bit of a furnace of some sort. Coming up through the south way, you pass through some green fungi, and Ricky kind of sticking his finger into it, caused the entire room to shake open
yes, that's
with
right.
poisonous mushroom spores, to which some of you got actually Ricky was the only one that got poisoned in there. You've now made your way. You made your way into a cavern that has a bunch of glowing crystals on the ceiling, which makes it look like a bit of a night sky. And entering into a room that is blasted with all the bits of the room kind of burnt and charred, you saw 3 chests and a rug underneath them. And going at the chests, you picked the incorrect one. In fact, the one that you picked was a mimic, and it bit onto you and fought you. And then it turns out the rug was an asshole as well, as it wrapped up a couple different people. I think it brought Ricky to unconsciousness once and nearly killed someone else. It was a pretty hard fight against the fake chest and the rug. But they had been slain, and you guys had decided to take a long rest. So Thalnor had barred the door for their sleep, and now I'll roll to see what happens during the night. Okay. So one thing, Brandon. Can you not use black dice, please?
Yeah, sure. You got it.
Oh, Brandon.
So, you had taken the first watch, the second watch, and it's hard to tell time, but Thalanor, eventually, you kind of get the sense that enough time has passed that you can wake up the boys if you'd like.
All right.
Nothing seemed to happen throughout the. Nothing seemed to stir at the door, at least throughout.
Do I remove my death save?
Yeah.
Yes.
You remove your death save as soon as you come back to consciousness.
It's
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's really
I thought
It resets.
So we're topped off. That was a long rest, correct?
Yes. So you have full health. You have all your spells back if you have spells.
What?
You
Half your hit die
gain-
back.
You gain half your hit dice.
Is it
Yeah,
half your
max.
current hit die or half your max?
Half max. So even if you, it's always half max.
Okay.
So you can get up to the maximum amount.
Cool stuff.
Alright.
What would you boys like to do?
Well, first thing I do is I fucking remember that about that rug, and I go pick up that rug.
Well, the rug actually.
already
So
burned it.
when you killed the rug, you pulled at a thread of it and then spun
Oh
it
yeah,
around,
I
so
spun
it's
it
actually,
up.
It's a pie. It's if you want to destroy my rug. You pulled the string and you walked away, and now it's just a pile of string on the ground.
That's like
Yeah,
a
you're-
fatality to
I
a
also
rug.
Your
burned it,
references
remember?
are always out of control, dude.
Yeah. Okay, so I fucking don't do that then.
Booch,
Okay.
Quick question. I thought we were in Fandelver's mine. Is that not the same? I thought Wave Echo Cave was the same as Fandelver's mine.
It is.
Okay.
So the Fandelver's mining operation no longer exists. The Wave Echo Cave is the geographical location. The
Gotcha.
Fandelver's mine was the operation inside of it.
Okay. Thank you for that clarification.
Yes.
Alright.
First thing I do is I'm fucking like I'm like sitting up in bed, except bed is just like the raw ground because that's where I sleep. I've got the document that I found in the chest open, and I'm like, my God!
What you got
Look at
there?
Everybody, look at this! And
What am I looking at? Is it a letter to me?
I hand it to Iswal.
What you
Okay.
got there? Let me. I put adjust my spectacles that I'm not wearing.
Okay. In your hands, you see a small journal bound in tight green leather. Dangling by a broad thread on its spine is a thin brass-colored gem that seems to churn from the inside as the light hits it. On the first page, spelled out in fine handwritten cursive, is "The Tower of Tascaloth and the Lost Tome of Brass Men," a study by Mormesk Celardin.
Wait, Booj, I'm sorry. Can you say it one more? What was
The
on
Tower
it?
of Tascaloth.
No. What was on it? I
What
didn't
is
know there was something on the.
Yeah, if you read the top of that document, what I just read is up
Can
there.
we see it?
He's handing it to Iswal right now.
Oh, well, fuck. I fucking climb on top of his wall. I'm looking over his head. Let me see it.
Get off me! Sort of wave him off.
And
Oh,
Hey, you can all
Shut
see
it
it.
a second.
You can all see it if one you wants to have you all see it.
I take the first of all I take the gem off of it and I put it in my pack.
Okay, so the gem was kind of dangling by the spine of the book by like a broad thread, so you pull it off and you put that in your pocket.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a journal bound in tight green leather.
Okay, so I'll explain it, guys. So basically, what I found after studying this a little bit is that there, back in Leland, Ricky, you remember Leland?
Ah, boy, do I remember Leland. Such good
The-
times we had with the red brands.
This is hard to explain, but do you remember the Mage Tower?
Of course I remember the Mage Tower.
Yeah.
That Mage Tower was an illusion.
What?
That Mage Tower was an illusion. It was
No, I heard
actually.
you. I mean, what?
It's a projection of what the tower will be thousands of years from now. What really is there is actually, let's just say, an old researcher's sort of laboratory. Multiple layers of crazy stuff. And there's apparently brass zombies? Brass zombies live there, and I think, and, after we settle this whole thing, we start getting rich.
Let's check it out.
Yeah, let's check it out.
All right, I'll make a note here in my journal. Excuse me.
I
that
lean
we
over
should
to
check it
fucking. I'm like, I lean over to Iswal. I'm like, he's gone fucking crazy. The fucking mushroom dust got to him. Let me tell you, this guy's insane.
I'm gonna look up from my journal with my eyes, not my head. Does One Shoe see? Does he seem to notice Ricky saying that to me?
Does One Shoe notice Ricky saying that to you?
Yes.
Pete, roll perception check.
I'm gonna.
You got your fancy new character sheet.
Yeah.
Bro, what happened? Oh,
You hear Ricky muttering something into Iswal's ear.
All right, so I look up with my eyes, and can I roll perception to see if I perceive him perceiving?
no.
What I wanna
While
know-
this is all going on, I say automatons. They're called, and I look over to Taurus, and I'm like moving
Wait,
machines
wait, I have
with
wait.
human skin.
I'm like,
Remember the blacksmith who can?
I'm like, it.
Wait, what blacksmith?
Who was there? I was there.
It was you and me, Taurus. Me and my
It
boy.
was me, you, and Thalanor, and this blacksmith.
Yeah, we forgot to mention.
He was making people out of brass.
Hey, good guy.
He was making what?
Like they're like sculptures out of brass, but they were.
Marley, you like keep cutting out right as you're
Yeah,
about to say the
I
important
think
part.
he's got a bad connection, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, how about now?
Hey.
Am I?
Yeah.
Now,
okay.
try it one more time.
welcome
One more
back.
try. One more try.
Okay. Remember, me, Thalanor, and Ricky.
You know who?
Ricky went to the blacksmith in Leland, and this guy, his old weapons blacksmith, is now making people out of brass, like sculptures of people out of brass. Do you think that?
Oh my god!
I stroke my chin thoughtfully and say, "Well, it seems as though
I'm
It could've-
fucking like jumping.
That he's fucking insane. Clearly, you saw one. You took a big hit of fucking magic missile and made a obvious mistake. Your
well,
little
it could
small
be.
brain.
Hang on now. It could be
Ricky,
that everything's
read-
on the up and up, and
read
he's
the
just
scroll,
building
read the book.
He's
Ah,
building
give me the
tower.
scroll.
Yeah, would you? So, One Shoe,
gave
would you
it-
like to give everyone the book to read?
I gave it to Iswal.
Yeah.
Okay,
and
so-
I kinda expected to give it to everybody.
Okay, so I will drop the PDF in the Discord if I can find it real quick.
You don't have to like read it right now, like, cause I gotta.
You don't have to.
I'm gonna.
It's
You
quite
can't.
long.
Okay, then I won't.
But now we can reference.
But you get
that
an
when
idea.
we
You get an
need-
idea what he found.
Yeah. Okay. So it looks good. Looks awesome.
All right, I got that downloaded. I'll read it later. Well, anyway, boys, regardless of any tower filled with brass men, I say with a slight chuckle.
And I laugh and I elbow you and I hurt myself on your sharpness. I'm like, oh.
I'm not that sharp. Stop that, boy. Regardless of any tower filled with brass men, we got ourselves a cave to explore.
Agreed.
What's in that door over there?
I fucking go to the door.
I wanted to do that.
I fucking
Iswal.
jump from bed to bed and I'm like, kill it! And I fucking pull out my bow.
There's a wall in between those two beds.
Fuck. Okay, I do a combat roll down and then slide under the bed.
I put my ear to the door and look through the keyhole and see if I can see anything.
As
Roll
he's
a
looking,
perception check.
as he's looking, I open the door.
Okay. So, what'd you get?
Oh, I wasn't gonna roll.
Oh, okay. So you start looking, and then poof, the door just goes open as Taurus cleaves it open.
I call the Droop Troop call sign. Ow ow ow! Ow ow ow! That's
What are you
sound.
doing?
No, none of you recognize that sound.
Yeah, but it's coming from under the bed.
Ricky! Or go over and start shaking the bed violently above him. What are you doing?
And I'm
So
like, oh no,
Taurus-
guys! I think the bed is attacking.
You open up what seems to be a bit of a broom closet. There is kind of scattered clothes. It's really dusty in here. There's some brooms. There's some barrels. Looks like this was probably someone's closet, like
Can
a
I-
personal closet.
Can I look in a barrel? See if there's anything in that barrel?
Sure. Make a
Barrel
make a
save.
strength check if you want to crack them open.
Ooh, that's easy.
Are there any brooms in the broom closet?
Yeah, there's an old broom in there. 5.
A nice 5. A natural 1, actually. It's a natural 1.
Ooh,
So
okay. So yeah, you try to pry open the barrel and
Barrel
you
falls.
cut your hands on the rim as you're trying to pull it off.
do I take any damage?
You take 1 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck you.
I'll love when that 1 damage is the damage that makes a difference.
Whoa.
Nice, Pete.
I didn't mean to do that.
I cast General Abjuration. General.
I like slink out because I don't think anybody saw me do that.
Okay. Yeah, you're holding your hand trying to like cover the bleeding.
You're like, oh, nothing's in
How
there.
did it cut me through chainmail? I don't know.
I go in there and I fucking start sniffing around. I'm literally sniffing.
Okay, roll investigation.
Sniff. Yeah, nice.
18. So you don't really find. It seems like this was literally like a closet for robes, clothes. Most of them have dissolved by now, disintegrated. Mostly just cobwebs. You do find what seems to be a bottle of brandy stashed in the back. Some emergency brandy, probably.
Emergency brandy.
Yeah. You know, yeah, as a mage, you understand. Sometimes long nights, you go a little crazy studying the books.
I'll grab the brandy.
I think
Okay.
as a mage, it would be more like emergency sherry.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, come on.
Cooking sherry.
So it's very old brandy. You're not entirely sure if it's good anymore, but it's a bottle nonetheless.
Yeah,
Well,
probably all wore off.
I wanna give that its own individual sniff. Kind of hold it up to the light, see if it looks palatable at all.
It smells like vinegar.
Okay, good to know. I walk over to this brazier and I sort of like backhand the brandy into the bucket.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
I said, one shoot. Did you wriggle your hands around in that blobus mimic man?
Yeah, I did. What?
Okay, just making sure. Let's leave then.
Yeah, careful.
I fucking walk out the door and I'm like, fuck this stupid place. And I point over there. I'm like, Skull's in there. Jelly's in the fucking room. And I point directly to the wall and I point back and I go, and I say, the poison cloud's there. What do you guys want to do?
Well, I mean, we know it came from the south. Let's check to the north.
What?
All
I can hear you all the way over there as well.
What the
What?
fuck that guy
Is my
saying?
mic broken?
No.
You're in the bed. You're in the room.
Oh, well, I don't compulsively move my token.
Yeah.
Why?
And actually,
We're moving. We're walking.
try not to move your tokens as much, generally speaking.
Fuck.
Kind of just it like describe that you're like, I'd like to go up the stairs and I want to go and I'm gonna go there, and then move your token then. But like, don't just be like kind of jumping around constantly, if at all possible. Thank you. I understand the impulse. It's hard to.
Yeah, I do it as like I'm deciding what I'm trying to do.
It's just tough for me because like there's things set up, so I'm like, oh, where are they? And then if you're like doing something that you might not have meant to do, and then all of a sudden you're falling down a hole or something, you know.
Hey, that's me.
Well,
Alright.
Ricky or Thalnor, one of you guys, why don't you go scout out that up ahead place?
I say, I did. I went there earlier. Big green skull. Evil skull. You ever seen an evil skull before?
Yeah, but
And then
that was around.
Team
to
one,
the
you seen them
south.
all.
I'm like, yeah, well, I have a great sense of direction as well. I think I know exactly where I am.
Well, did you see a staircase in that room?
I lick my finger, and then I put it in my ear, and I put my other 2 fingers on my eyes, and I close them, and I say, and I use my amazing recollection and say, I think I climbed a ladder.
Well, there's a staircase here. If there wasn't a staircase in that room, then this is a different room.
So I do a
should check it out.
fucking slide to the fucking stairs. A running slide. And I give Thalnor a big snap to come with me.
All right, I'll follow him.
And I'm like, my man, let's go with my little brother.
Okay.
And I get really crouchy.
That was a bad. You rip your pants.
No! No, I would never.
It's roll stealth check. I
Oh
suppose.
yeah. Oh yeah. How do we roll dice? Here we go. Sorry. Not good.
10.
And I make a squishy noise when I squat and
I'm with him, and I'm also trying to be stealthy.
Roll stealth.
I'm
I love
get
that this
away from
happens
you,
every time.
weird
What?
little guy.
One of the sneaky boys will be like, "All right, we want to go stealthy," and Pete will be like, "I want to walk up and be stealthy too."
Woo! All right, so
10:26.
Connor looks so good, but I'm in the front.
Okay, moving on.
I'm coming up these, and I'm like touching, and I'm like, "Oh God, please no skull, please no skull."
What light source are you using currently?
Torch.
Torch. Okay.
Torture.
So you see this opens up a little bit more. You see kind of a little passageway to the west. It seems like there's another passageway to the northeast. This is a building, by the way. Like the two buildings that you've been in, the one before and now this one, are like built into the rock. Like,
Yeah.
and they seem to be kind of pairs. They're made for humans instead of the gnomish and dwarvish.
Mhm. This part.
Yeah, these two two places with the doors that you've seen are both like built
All right.
buildings.
So see, I can't see, and I start to feel like a fucking idiot. I like stand up, and I walk over to Thalanor, and I'm like, "You should probably go ahead. You know, made for elves. This kind of area. I've seen this kind of structure before.
You can
Alright.
see, by the way, Ricky. You
I
have your
can't. It's
torch.
lit.
Yeah, you have your you have a.
Yo, it's
I'm assuming
lit.
you have a lit.
All right. Well,
It's just
fuck.
the light is casting itself on the old stones, and you can see that even the ceiling of this room as well has like small gemstones all kind of in it, and it's kind of looks like a night sky even with the torch held open.
All right. So I'm just casually walking then.
Is there a keyhole in the door?
There is.
All right, I'm gonna take a look and listen.
Okay, make a perception check.
All right.
26.
Perception.
Booge, I think I broke something on Watch Together. It says that I picked the current
fuck.
track, but I didn't click anything.
Yeah, I don't know why it says that either.
Wait, I can't. I don't have Watch Together. I forgot about that, and I don't see it in the chat.
I'll send you a link personally on Skype.
Okay.
Or actually, well, Brandon already did. You just put it right there in role playing. So an 8, Thalanor. It's really hard to make out. There's a lot of dust.
Exciting song.
There's a lot of
Mhm.
dust in the keyhole.
Okay.
You can make out a faint kind of green color.
Green color.
You don't know what it is though.
Hmm. I ask Ricky to take a look because I can't quite see.
I'm like, I fucking walk up and I fucking suck on my finger in and out, my pinky, and I fucking stuff it in. I do a spin and then I go and stick my eyeball cartoonishly into the hole.
Roll perception.
All right.
Also take 10 damage for sticking your eyeball into a keyhole.
Heavy damage. 25 damage. My eye gets punched. I see what my perception is. Man, it's been so long. Perception is only 2. Okay. Well.
It's only been a week.
Nice.
Nice. You look inside and you can see it looks to be like a workshop of some kind.
I'm like,
it's
all
hard.
right.
It's kind of hard to tell. You can only kind of see like one sort of half of the room.
Mhm.
You do notice in the middle of the room there is a brazier, like right in the middle of it. It looks, and it seems that the flame is green.
And I fucking, I'm on my hands and knees, and my eyes looking through it, and my eye pops back out, and I look at fucking Thalanor on all fours, and I say, "Go get the boys."
All right. So I kind of sneak over and I motion for them to come join us.
And I put my head back into the thing, and I wait for them.
You see Thalanor kind of come to the edge of the ridge, giving the 2 fingers.
Are they moving in a concentric circle?
No, that's stop! I yell.
Oh, I nudged Taurus and say,
Your voice echoes throughout the cavern. Stop!
Looks like we're getting called, and I'll go ahead and walk up there.
Okay. I gotta find where the fuck I am on the map. There we go.
All right, so I fucking say, boys, we got a green glowy brazier, and I fucking stand up and I try the door, give the door a big jostle.
It's opening if you want. It's not locked.
I walk on in. Walk on in.
Second.
And I'm like,
Okay. So, this large workshop was badly damaged by the ancient spell battle that laid waste to the mine. Work tables taking up 2 corners of the room are scorched, and the plaster has been burned off the masonry walls. In the middle of the room, a stone pedestal holds a small brazier in which an eerie green flame dances and crackles. The brazier and its pedestal appear to have been untouched by the forces that destroyed this area. Behind the brazier of green flame floats a spherical creature measuring roughly 4 feet in diameter. 4 eye stalks protrude from its central mass, 2 on each side. In the center of the body is a large eye that stares at you, and it says, "Hello! Mormesk is unavailable at this time. If you have a requisition or enchantment order, please leave your name, occupation code, the requisite materials, the name of your acting supervisor, and his or her identification scroll provided by the Offices of Identification under the Fandelver's Mining Pact. Please allow up to 2 business weeks for the enchantment or requisition to be refilled, as certain mining operations may take precedent over your order. Any messages from Mormesk himself may be written down to the scroll of telescription to my left," and you look and there is no scroll, "and he will respond to you as quickly as possible."
all right, the fucking
above.
service with a fucking smile, and I walk over to the green glow, and I'm looking. Is it giving off heat? I put my hands near it.
It is not giving off heat.
I'm gonna call One Shoe over and ask him to take a look at the brazier.
By the way, hold on 1 second. Let me show you what this thing actually looks like that's floating.
I fucking hold One Shoe back. I'm like, you don't understand. And when I see what the thing is, I'll tell you. Whoa, mama!
It's like a floating green meatball with 3 eye stalks coming out the side of it and a giant eye in the middle.
Perfect.
And I'm like, One Shoe, you probably met our little meatball. But what's cool is this. And I think back and I'm like, is this the same shade of green as my little skull friend in the fucking skull corner?
It is not.
It is not, I say. And I say, fucking put this shit out.
As you guys are moving around the room, his eye stalks are just tracing one of each of you individually, but he's not saying anything.
Yeah.
I walk up and say, "Hello."
Hello!
Oh.
I say, I'm Ricky.
I walk into the room like wielding Amanda and my shield like very cautiously, like proceeding very slowly, like ready to bop something if it like starts swinging at me with fire.
And I'm like, Iswell, no, this thing's awesome.
He said, "Hello, Ricky. I am the current
see?
Summon Guardian for Mormesk, the Overseer of Enchantment and Magical Item Analysis for the Fandelver's Mining Pact operation."
As soon as he finishes saying that,
this is Taurus.
as soon as he finishes saying that, I say, "Who's Mormesk?"
Mormesk is the Overseer of Enchantment and Magical Item Analysis for the Fandelver's Mining Pact operation.
I pause and like put my finger on my lips and like look like I'm doing mental math and then say, "All right, your story checks out."
I'm like,
I ask him if Mormesk is available at the moment.
You ask him that?
Yeah.
Okay. He says, Mormesk has last checked into the workshop 523 years, 16 days, 6 hours, 18 minutes, and 5 seconds ago. If you would like to leave a message, please leave it to the scroll of telescription to your left, and there is a scroll, and he will respond to you as quickly as possible.
I walk over to the stuff and I pick up a thing and I say, "Is
As
this
soon as you
Mormesk?"
pick it up, one of the eye stalks immediately goes to you and he says, "Please leave the premises or drop any," no, he says, sorry, "drop any goods in the area as soon as possible before I disintegrate you."
Yes, sir. And I drop. I'm
Okay.
like, what a cool guy.
I'm sorry.
By the way, Ricky, as you're on the back of the table there,
Mm-hmm.
Make a perception check for me.
All right. I gotta pull up my thing again. I fucking rule.
That's kind of enough. You see on the back table, most of this place is blown out, like by the spell fight that took place here, like over 500 years ago. But there are in the back, you do see still remaining, like untouched by whatever happened, a mace with a very ornate head on the top and a black set of armor on the back table.
Sorry, does the thing have a name? I can't remember.
It is not said it has a name.
Okay.
About the armor, we talking like a big heavy fucking plate.
Yeah.
It looks like a full ass set of armor. It's hard to tell with the shitty perception roll that you rolled.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Do I notice it?
Roll perception. In the back, yeah, you can see a mace and a set of armor.
Can I look at this table?
I
over
say
here?
requisitioner.
Sure. Roll perception there.
Requisitioner, what is your directives?
My directives are to answer any incoming calls for Mormesk and relay them until his imminent return.
So let me ask you a question there, Mormesk.
I am not Mormesk. I am the current summoned guardian for Mormesk, who is the overseer
whatever. Let me
of
ask you a
enchantment
question.
and magical item analysis.
Hey, I'm talking
Delver's
here.
mining
I'm
pact
trying to
operation.
ask you a question, and then I turn to whoever's nearest and say, "This guy is very rude."
And I'd say, rude. Mormesk's little friend rules.
I got a question for you. What's the deal with that armor and that mace over there?
Those are current requisitioned items from dwarves of the Fandelver's Mining Pact operation.
What's
I
their
fucking
names?
shrug and walk over here coolly, and I'm like, don't blow our cover, man.
What's
Trying to be
the
cool.
dwarves' names?
Unfortunately, any requisitions are classified information within the Fandelver's Mining Pact operation.
And what if the owner of Fandelver's mining operation was here? Would he overrule everything?
He would indeed overrule Mormesk. What's the word I'm looking for? Shit. Authority.
That would be the owner of the Fandelver's Mining Pact, not the Wave Echo Cave, though, as well.
So can't we go get Gundren and he can give us all this stuff?
He does not own the Fandelver's Mining Pact.
Well, what if he outranks Mormesk?
He
The
won't.
current owner of the Fandelver's Mining Pact is Fausto Galdrin. He has last been seen 623 years, 18 days, 5 hours, and 2 minutes ago.
Let me ask you this.
And I pop in and I go, you'll have to be mistaken. You're probably mistaken because Gordo's right here. And I slap fucking Taurus on the shoulder and I'm like, you can't keep your fucking timer right?
Please show proper identification.
Oh, fuck, Taurus. You're going to have to really fucking swing it here, buddy.
I show him my smith, my.
Wait, I do a quick glance around the room. What do I got? Big ass glance.
What are you looking for?
Something. Anything.
I mean, this
Hey,
place
that
is
looks like
blasted
it's
up.
like a fucking piece of paper, parchment.
There's pieces of like charcoal on the ground. Yeah.
Oh, that's not gonna help me.
There's no like clean paper anywhere.
All right. So how many eyes do you got?
4 eye stalks coming off of him, and 1 gigantic eye right in the middle. And he's just looking. All the eye stalks are like moving
So
around.
I'm like rolling around.
Let me ask you a question, Mormesk. What if
I am not Mormesk. I am the summoned guardian.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay,
my
sorry.
God,
Summoned
no.
guardian of
Overseer
Mormesk.
of enchantment
Yes.
and magical item analysis for the Fandelver's Mining Pact operation.
Sorry, can you repeat that one more time? The messenger.
I am the current summoned guardian for Mormesk Salordin, the overseer of enchantment and magical item analysis for the Fandelver's Mining Pact operation.
I'm
gonna call you.
I am looking at the current fucking summon here, and I'm trying to see how strong his disintegrate could possibly be.
Roll an Arcana check.
Yeah,
By the way,
I'll-
Pete, if you could turn up your volume just a little bit, you're a little quiet.
Gotcha.
Woo!
25.
Pete, it also
so
maybe Discord like defaults to half volume for some reason, so you may need to change your setting in Discord.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
looking this over very quickly, Wonshu, you know that this is a form of lesser beholder.
Oh shit.
Usually summoned and under the control of a mage.
Is it
Okay.
real? Is it like actually there? Or is this like an
Is it
illusory
under the
thing?
control of
Seems
It
to
is
be.
real
You
there.
can touch one of its eye stalks if
Okay.
you want.
But well, it doesn't look like some sort of like hologram or something. It's like it's
No,
No,
it's
no, this is-
actually here.
okay.
This is a floating meatball.
Does it, if in order for it to be under a mage's control, does the mage have to be alive?
No. It will, with 25, you've never done this yourself, but you know that it's very much similar to any kind of summoned creature for a mage. It will exist until it's told not to by the person in charge,
Wonshu, what do you?
or until its task is complete.
Wonshu, I don't know a lot about magic, but it said the word disintegrate.
Mm-hmm. What about it?
I know we shouldn't fuck with that.
Agreed. From this point onward, no one is to touch anything in here because we might be in some big trouble if we upset this. This is a lesser beholder. I'm pretty sure this is a pretty strong being.
Yeah.
So let me
snap
ask
my
you this.
fingers.
You said you're not Mormask. I know you're not
No,
Mormask.
I
You're
am
the
the
current
current
summoned
summoned
guardian for Mormask. Yeah, I get that.
Who
So
is
I'm
the
gonna
overseer of
of
magical
the
and
enchantments
magical
and-
item
yep,
analysis.
I
for
got
the
you.
Nelver's Mining Pact operation.
So can I call you Sumgar because you're the current summoned guardian, Sumgar? I'm gonna call you Sumgar. Is that okay?
If it pleases you.
It pleases me. Okay, so Sumgar. And I start strolling over to him, not like threateningly, just sort of like I'm pacing as I'm talking, as I'm trying to work out the words. So, you say that you're the guy he's last seen hundreds of years ago, and the other guy was also
523 years, 13 days.
Oh no.
Hours, 18 minutes, and 5 seconds ago.
yeah, that long ago, and the other guy also 600 and some years. Yeah, I don't need a specific number, Sumgar. Thank you, you're very helpful. But here's my question for you: if both of them were dead, who would free you from your servitude here?
He kind of pauses for a moment and says, if they were dead, I suppose that my operations here would be completed.
And what would you do?
I would return to the astral plane.
Oh, nifty. So, how would you know if they were dead?
I would need visual or audio proof.
Oh, well, I can't do that.
Sumgar, can you
Sumgar.
can you describe fucking Mormusk to me or whatever the fuck his name is?
Mormesk is a human man.
Okay, that's great to hear. So listen, Sumgar.
I'm like, oh my god, is it me?
Wait, I'm a human male.
Sumgar, you seem like a smart guy.
He does not respond. His eye is just staring at you blankly.
Wiggle around.
And by the way, as the giant eye stares at you, you can kind of feel like some of your magic items kind of like losing power.
Whoa.
I hold my hand up. Does his eyes like following me?
Oh, he's got one eye stalk on each of you.
Yeah. So I fucking, while Pete's like fucking, when she's like doing a shit, I fucking pick his fucking stinky rat off him.
Okay.
And I'm like dangling it, walking around the room.
I
fucking throw the rat into the
I make
corner of
Stink
the room.
disappear. I call Stink back to the astral plane because I have no idea what Ricky's doing.
Okay.
I don't know.
By the way,
Learning about it.
there's no malice in these eyes. It's just blankly staring at you.
Yeah, I wanted to see what he would do.
I
He
made
didn't respond at all.
I made him disappear.
Okay, well.
So, Sumgar, do you know how long the average human being lives for?
No.
No, you're fucking.
How long have you been here, Sumgar?
I was first summoned into existence 655 years, sorry. 18 days 23 hours, 15 minutes, and 6 seconds ago.
Sounds like a good guy.
Sumgar, could you narrate the events of the battle that happened in this room 500 and some odd years ago?
He opens his mouth, his jaw, and you just see the slathering tongue come out. And out of it, instead of that voice that you've been hearing, is basically an audio recording of what was going on in the room.
Whoa.
And it sounds like a crashing battle. It sounds like someone burst open the door and then started, you hear the sound of spells going off and bursting. You hear some orc grunts, and huge bashes of axes against shields and such. And then finally you hear one last loud kind of explosion, and then it cuts off. He closes his mouth.
Thank you, Sumgar. Also, who attacked? Who was the attacker?
It seems that we had been attacked by orcish clans.
Sumgar, can I go in this door? Am I allowed to go in here?
Please remove yourself from the door.
Okay, thank you. Good to know.
Do
We'll
not
be
look
back with
directly
visual
into
and
the
or
nozzle.
audio proof of the death of Mormask because he's dead. Mormask is dead.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said Mormask is dead. Mormask is dead.
Mormask has not been here for 523 years, 13 days, 6 hours, 18 minutes, and 5 seconds. You may leave a note with the scroll of telescription to my left, and he will respond to you as quickly as possible.
There's no scroll of telescription to your left.
Sumgar.
Doesn't respond.
Yeah, to his left, I yell and I fucking leave.
Sumgar, Mormask is dead. He couldn't possibly be alive right now. There is no need for you to take any messages for him because the Fandelver's Mining Pact has been canceled and is over since that battle.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. There we go.
Plus.
Nothing.
Okay. You can see that there's a bit of intelligence in the eye, the large eye, and it kind of darts around a bit. And
Golly.
he says, "Are you under command of the Fandelver's Mining Pact as it exists now?"
Well, kinda, sorta. We know Gundren
He's talking
Rockseeker.
to one.
No, I know.
We are under command of the current prospective owner of the Fandelver's Mining Pact. We are here to rid these caverns of the orcs that seem to have disrupted this area. Since we've been here, we've taken care of almost all of them, and at this point, we're bringing in Gundren Rockseeker, who will be taking over and assigning someone to this department to oversee any further enchantments or inquiries into enchantments and identification.
Okay. Make one more persuasion check with advantage, because you sounded very official.
Okay.
All right.
1, 2, 3.
Don't fuck up twice.
Whoa.
Well, that's not how you add that.
Yeah,
14.
not how it works.
Yeah, well,
14.
both the values are there.
14 flat. You said, I would need to see proper documentation of the transfer of ownership of the Fandelver's Mining Pact.
Okay.
Should we just go get Gundren and bring him here?
No.
We will get Gundren and bring him here. After we.
Oh yeah, we gotta kill.
Once we bring him
orcs.
here.
Well, but
Yeah.
here's my question, and I point over to the table, and I'm like, we could wear that armor, and I could swing that hammer, and we could kill the orcs better. That's why I want to get them now.
I think we won't do it now. I think it's better to not. And
As you're pointing to him, he says, please produce the orders of requisition for enchantment.
I don't have those.
Okay, Iswell, let's please leave this room. Let's go.
As they're leaving, I go, some guy, are you hungry?
I do not require food, sleep, air.
For magic.
Hungry for magic.
Yum yum.
It says, I do not have a hunger for such things.
Okay. You have no desire of your own. Your mind is completely dominated. It's more musk fuck.
Incorrect. I am here to do a duty, and then I shall return to the astral plane.
He said do a duty.
And what is your reward for doing that duty?
I do not require rewards.
My man.
Okay.
I am here by command of Mormesk Celardin, who is the overseer of enchantment and magical item analysis
Yes, we've
of
heard
his
it
mining
all
pack
before.
operation.
I leave.
Am I still stealthed?
You have the stealth score that you had, yeah.
I look over and I wave bye to him.
We'll be back, Sumgar.
Doesn't respond.
I
Sneak
say,
around this corner here.
So I don't think we should fuck with
guy.
that. I don't think we should fuck with that guy. Agreed. Fuck him. But let's make a note and come back here. And I sort of take a little notch on a piece of parchment to remind myself of this.
I'm like, fuck that, I had it, man. He's only got 4 eyes.
I'll sneak over to the door and is there a keyhole?
Yeah.
Can I peek in?
Sure. Roll perception.
17.
Back down my encounters folder. 17. Where's my map? Where's my map? I always lose my map. I believe that there's anything in there. Ah, there it is. So, yeah, this seems to be. You look inside. It seems to be like a storage space for like scrap metal and reagents and things of the such.
Okay.
Seems like it's very disused. It does not seem like it's. It looks like it probably at one point held a lot of reagents used in enchantment and things like that, but since the spell fight, it's been mostly broken. You see a lot of broken glass on the ground, a lot of cobwebs and things like that.
All right.
The storage room of sorts.
I'm walking over there. What we got in here?
There's a bunch of scrap metal and reagents, from what I saw.
Okay, let's get in there. Anything else?
Wait,
Anything alive?
Do you think that Sumgar would know if we open the door?
No, we're on the other side. Let's see what happens.
That's
I'm
a bad
not.
idea.
I hope you're right.
I have a good laugh and I'm like, great, this is good. And I go fucking hanging with Sumgar and I have a sit and I'm
Okay.
like, now. Say, how long now? How long now? And I'm just
He
fucking-
keeps on updating you like by the
Yeah.
seconds as you're doing it. Yeah.
I'm like, do it in backwards time. Time
He
from
does
now.
He
Backwards
does
time.
it like without a
Might be-
blink.
Yeah. And I'm like, this guy fucking rules.
He's just all 5 eyes are just staring directly at you as he's like 12 seconds, 18 minutes.
I'm like this. I'm like, divide that by 2.
Say that
Add 1 to
backwards.
that number again.
I go up to the door and I try to open it.
Okay, it opens. It is not locked.
Okay. I send Stink forward to see. I send him all around the room.
Okay, it's mostly just broken glass, scraps of metal. I mean, for your mage eyes, what your mage eyes see, is that this was probably once like it was a storage room for magical components and things.
Can I take a good detailed look around and see if I find anything?
Sure. Roll investigation.
I am also doing the exact same.
Roll. So Thalnor, roll
Advantage.
investigation with advantage because
I'll just roll again. Right.
Yeah, just-
Okay. So 18.
You do find one shoe in one of the corners. It does seem like this was mostly like a reagent ingredient storage space. Most of it's just destroyed, but there are some old dried plants, and particularly they're plants that you know, or Thalnor actually finds this. Sorry. You find a rack of dried plants that you know that it pretty much impervious to time. They're thistlewood and dragon root.
Okay.
You find, a good couple handfuls of each.
Should I add that to my inventory?
You can take them if you want. You know that they're not. They could be valuable to the right person, but
What
most
are
people
they?
probably don't.
Do I know what they're used for?
Yeah, they're using potions.
All right, thistle root and dragon what?
Dragon root and thistlewood.
Thistlewood.
I don't even remember what I said.
You said dragon root and thistlewood.
Yeah.
All right, I take them.
Well,
Okay.
they're like
So one handful of each.
While they're all off in their own world, I'd like to look down this stairwell.
1 second. So you look down. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to mention this last time, and even this time too. But every 5 minutes, you hear.
Yeah.
Like a
huge-
wave. It's like a
wave.
echo of
It's like
a
an
wave
echo of a
hitting.
wave. Yeah. As if something is crashing. And you guys are really close to it now. Like it's loud and clear that you are getting pretty close to it.
I even go, Sumgar, you hear that?
I do not require sound.
Oh, okay then.
I do not require.
So wait, how do you know what we're saying?
He doesn't respond. So, so Taurus, you look down. This seems to go down to another kind of section of the cavern. You can see that there's a lot of kind of wetness at the base of the stairs.
I throw a rock down there. What's that?
Yeah.
I mean,
Nothing.
I didn't want to. Okay.
No
It's the
response.
sound of a rock falling down a staircase.
Well, yeah, no, I just wanted to know
thrown
like
by a dwarf.
how far it sounded.
I motioned it
How
towards
far to the bottom of the stairs?
Yeah.
It's
Taurus.
about 20 feet gradual decline.
Taurus, lead the way. I'll follow you. I'll be right behind you. And I sort of show a magical glow in my hands, like I'm ready.
I'll also tag along.
I'm
I have
I'm
dark
hugging
vision?
the wall.
Do dwarves have dark vision?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Everyone besides.
I'm
We're
gonna
the
hang out
original
at the
Dark
top of the stairs.
Okay.
And
I'll stealth. Can I stealth ahead?
Do all three of you guys want to stealth? Or?
I'm not stealthing now.
Okay, you're not stealthing. Thalnar, you can go ahead and stealth. I'm gonna take a quick piss as Booge,
Sure.
the DM.
Should I
I'm gonna take a
re-roll?
piss too.
I'm gonna take a quick beer.
Hey. Do you guys think it would be a bad idea for me to take dark vision to give it to Kyle? Kyle, what do you think about that?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Spell?
It's a spell.
Oh, I didn't know.
I can give you dark vision for 8 hours, but it's it costs a lot. I'm asking outside of the game.
I could give you my torches,
Uh,
pal.
like,
Do you
what-
want
I
my
have a
torches?
torch, but I feel like it makes me
I
more
don't-
visible, and
I
I
don't
can't
think-
stealth with it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean, as a thief, what can you get?
Oh yeah, that's the thing is that what I'm thinking is that there are things that can probably let you.
Yeah. Well, I don't get any level until level 6, and any level up, and I'm pretty sure it's not dark vision.
Yeah, I would assume so. I gotta go and pee, but I'm thinking about that.
If your character wants to give me dark vision, I'd be more than happy.
Hey, boyos.
Hey,
Yo, what up?
should I re-roll, Booge?
At this point, yes, you are kind of trying to re-enter stealth.
So did I notice everyone left? They just all fucking snuck off.
You saw Iswal go out through
Yeah,
the
I'm like, well, fuck that guy. He's old.
door.
And I'm like, I'm a human. I'm gonna live to 100.
If
If you're lucky.
Yeah,
really
then I'll die.
lucky, and
I
maybe
know.
have some magical properties.
Yeah. But then I'll die, Sumgar. Then I'll die.
He's just staring right at you with all the eyes.
And I'm like really upset. I'm like, you know how it is, man.
Yeah, I think
I
it
will
would.
live until I until I
don't
am
rub it in,
no longer
Sumgar.
necessary.
I do
Don't
think it would be
rub it
worth
in.
it to get dark vision, Pete. I know Pete's
I
here.
fucking go just because I'm so casual now with him. I go to light my torch in the fucking flame. I'm like,
As
yeah,
you put in the torch to the flame, it's like the two flames don't actually react with one another.
Huh?
Like this
I do
is
in there.
this is not hot fire.
And I'm like, oh yeah, my bad. And I give him a little wave and a fucking.
And as you roll a perception check, Ricky.
Gotta pull out my fucking thing.
Oh,
Oh, don't know anything.
Yeah,
Natural
you
one.
don't know
I'm
anything.
like, goodbye, and I give him a wave, and I'm standing there, and I'm like, how you doing? Hey.
Watching you leave.
See you later, then.
Okay.
I
What a
love
great
this
guy.
This guy rules.
And I go fucking walk down here. I'm like, where are these guys?
Okay. We'll cut to Thalmor real quick because you're down at the bottom of those stairs.
Mm-hmm. What do I see?
You see. What do your elf eyes see?
Oh.
You see a large. From you, this is probably about as much as you could see there. Is Pete back, by the way? He went to go take a piss.
I'm here.
Oh, Pete, I just wanted to say to you, it probably would be worth to take Dark Vision because it is very cheap to cast.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, it's not because it's a level 2 spell slot.
Okay.
What does that mean?
So-
I don't know. I don't understand spell slots.
Thalmor.
I have 3 per vest.
Ah.
A narrow ledge overlooks a large cavern that houses a surging, seething body of water. The rhythmic booming heard throughout these mines is louder here. At regular intervals, a fresh surge of waters funnels into this chamber and slams against the wall just below the ledge.
Mm-hmm.
The echo suggests that the cave might be one of a much larger cave system to the northeast.
A much larger cave system to the northeast.
It would seem that this is like a massive. This is like a cliff wall, like where there seems to be some kind of underground water system, like with tides almost, like pulsing in and out of here, and it's slamming against the rocks, and that's what's causing the wave echo, if you will.
Okay. I'm gonna go up to not the edge of the cliff, but like right here. And
Okay.
I'm gonna take a closer look.
Yeah, as you look, you can see to the side, and maybe move your guy just a little bit. It's a little easier to see in here just because, like, the natural light. Well, then there's no natural light, but the water reflects a little bit better everything to what you're seeing.
Alright.
And if you move up, I mean, you can see this goes.
Yeah, I'll
on
move up like
and on.
here.
Yeah, this goes on.
Okay.
Like you can see, this is just. It
What
seems
time is it outside?
you have no idea. You haven't been outside in a while.
Okay.
If you look down here, you can see kind of a cave. We'll cut to Ricky. Ricky, you see that.
And I'm like, oh, and I'm like, guys, guys.
You get no response.
Do I happen to hear him?
I'm
Roll perception.
being very quiet. I'm being sneaky.
You don't hear a thing.
Okay.
Do I hear anything?
You? No.
I fucking go up to the corner and I got like my fucking torch.
Okay.
And I do.
Yeah, you see that? You see that big,
I'm like-
furnace, and you see these shambling zombies. They're just kind of standing where they are,
I'm like,
and you just see on the top that flame skull. Just,
yeah, and I'm just like, what a fucking terrible room. And I go fucking walk this way.
Can I look down this hallway?
sure. 1 second.
I see as well, I assume.
Yeah, you can see
with
them.
Well, I don't know, because I have a torch. I don't know how far I can see.
60 feet. 30 feet, rather.
30.
Okay, well,
You can see
yeah.
30 feet well lit, and then up to 60 feet dimly lit.
So I just make him out. I'm just like, yeah, right, hey, my boys.
Shane,
I get
making
tired-
out with me?
I get tired of waiting.
Yeah.
And,
So what's at the end of this hallway here? Do I know?
So this seems to, you can see, for you can see kind of like a natural bored out hole in the wall, essentially.
It's natural.
It seems natural, but it, like the cave, the walls of the cave itself seem worked, like it's worked stone all up into there, but the hole in the wall seems like a natural hole.
Okay. And how big is the hole?
Like 15 feet tall.
And can I see what's on the other side?
You'd have to move up.
All right. I'll move up just a little bit.
Okay. What was your stealth? 10?
It's 10, yeah.
Okay.
Welcome
Okay,
to Booge Rolls a Bunch of Dice, brought to
Yeah.
you by water.
Go,
It's really
by
wet.
GoFuckYourself.com.
Have you ever
so from-
wanted to go fuck yourself? Well, now there's a website for that.
Yeah. So from your position, yeah, you can start to make out in the corner from the hole. You can see like flickerings of green, but you can't really tell what it is.
All right.
Very green day for you. Everything seems green.
Whoa.
Can I go up over here and check out up here?
Sure can.
All right.
So you go up there. Whoops, wrong button.
I fucking walk up to Iswell. I'm like, dude, there's another room.
Oh.
I'm like, yeah, I know, I'm sneaky, but hey, there's another room full of green fucking skulls. This
Another
place
one?
is infested with. Yeah, I know.
Uh-oh.
Hey, one, two.
What up?
Is this water like infused with magic? Because how does this like?
Great question. I look at the water.
To see if it's infused with magic.
Yes.
Roll Arcana.
All right.
I'm just sitting here like pondering how this place works.
Yes. Holy shit. Nothing magical about this water. This is all natural underground water. And as you're standing here kind of pondering it, one of the surges comes up, boom, and comes up the wall, and it's like not enough to knock you down, but like the spray comes up and it like covers you, and it's like whoosh. It's actually kind of refreshing. The water's very cold.
Okay, so it looks like they call this a wave echo cave because there's waves that hit this wall and then they make a loud echoing sound. There's no magic here.
I come
Okay,
back there and I'm like, oh my god,
I'm just
this
I'm just
magic
curious,
infused water.
I'm curious about the Spellforge. I was just wondering what they did and what part the water played, if any.
I walk up and I'm like, hey guys, there's a fucking
'Cause,
skull.
like, why could they have the Spellforge only here? It has to be something naturally occurring.
Could be just a good place for it. The thing is, like, it doesn't necessarily need to be anything. Magic doesn't need to be in any specific place. And if I can shoot a bunch of fireworks out of my hands,
I'm like scrawling in a fucking journal, like a book about like how this place works because I'm fucking greedy.
Sure.
So I'm gonna. Is Iswal like with us?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna say. Down this tunnel, I think is the room where Ricky saw the skull.
I say, why do you think that?
Because I'm spatially aware, and I know that you said it was to the north of
But
that
you're in
room.
a cave. It's very confusing and dark in here. We've been asleep for 8 hours.
Wait, we're asleep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, good thing you got such a great inner compass. Great. Well, yeah, that's probably where it is then.
I mean, he is an elf, that's the only thing.
Whoa. You hear a loud, shrill sound coming from the water.
no.
Shrieks.
Man, that
Roll
water
initiative.
sounds weird.
What, Dylan? Thalnor, that water sounds like your girlfriend.
Girlfriend? What are you talking about?
Elves take
I
no
think-
brides.
I think we should come back to that if you want to go
I
through.
think we should go to the northwest. What do you guys think? Is
Like,
there
I-
passage?
like,
around?
I'm like
Why
already
wouldn't we
leaving.
want to go
You got
kill the zombies?
Maybe we can get by without killing
I'm
them.
already leaving because I'm impatient and this place
Yeah.
interests me, so I want to see what the fuck is going
I
on.
think he's fucking awesome.
Okay.
I asked once if the water's magically infused.
no, this water isn't magically infused. Funny you should ask.
I just had a feeling.
Taurus was just asking that.
I'm
No,
gonna follow Taurus.
this is
That's
just
funny.
water.
I didn't think we had a lot in common. I guess. Hey, Taurus! You think this water's magically infused?
Not anymore.
Ah, well, fucking one choose a crock of shit. He doesn't know anything. Let me tell me about that water.
So Taurus, you can now see pretty much what Thalnor had seen. It seems like a bending passageway up around.
Alright. I want to like see if I can peer around the corner here.
Let's make a perception check.
Perception.
12.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
You can hear light rustling of. It seems like someone's moving dirt. You can hear the moving of dirt, I should say.
All right.
Also, this passage that you're going in, as you're walking through it, Taurus, you kind of recognize what this is. This passageway is barely 4 feet high and is obstructed by rounded boulders and pebbles. It might have been used as a steam bed, though no water flows through here.
Okay.
What's a steam bed?
A steam bed would be like a secondary way for steam to travel through, like an operation that needed water.
Oh, okay.
Since I hear rustling, I motion them to come closer because I don't know why they.
Oh my god! I'm gonna go fucking kill
And
something.
I throw a rock just to see if that thing, whatever that noise, responds to it at all.
Okay, roll a dexterity check.
Okay.
And also tell me which way you want to throw the rock.
I need to. This one? No. Yeah, I bounce it off
Crazy good
this.
angle.
I
Yeah.
bounce it off this.
Okay.
Crazy good angle. Keep away from those jelly walls, I say, as I
You say
pet
dex?
Taurus.
Like a raw dex?
Yes, please, Dex.
10.
Okay. With your perception check, yeah, it doesn't sound like it stops.
Okay. I think there might be some around here, or I'm not sure. And I just casually walk out.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck yeah, this guy's got it.
And
I follow right behind him.
Okay. As you
Towards
move
the sun.
out, you can definitely see some shit.
I come
From
out
where
to-
you're standing.
I'll just come out to the clearing. Just like right here.
Okay, you're coming out to the clearing.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 second.
I'm not stealth either, just so.
Yeah, I know.
Hole.
Whoops. Okay. So this is what's the number on this bitch? 18. So a wide rift fills the eastern half of this cavern. A steam pours out of the west wall, then tumbles down into the rift. What the fuck? This is like really poorly written. A wide rift fills the eastern half of this cavern. A steam pours out of the west wall, then tumbles down into the rift and flows out again to the north. Several ropes are secured to iron stakes along the western edge of the rift, leading down to the chasm floor. And you see some, if I can get the right thing, you see 3 bugbears, 2 of which are down in the cavern, and they seem to be digging through some shit. They're like digging in the ground, and then they're scrounging around looking for something, and up top you see another bugbear that's directing them, and then behind him you see a doppelganger.
I can't see that, right?
No.
I have a torch. No, I can't.
As you come up to the ledge, the bugbear to the east seems to. Huh? What's that? He seems to kind of.
And I step back into Ricky and push him.
Okay,
I'm like,
roll
okay.
a dexterity saving throw.
Who, me?
Me or
Taurus.
okay. 13.
Okay, that's enough that you don't knock both you and Ricky over. If you want to run back or
Well,
pushed-
start stepping backwards, and he's right behind me. So
okay.
And I'm like, what the fuck, man? We're looking at the beautiful chasm together. You and me, the sparkles, the magic. Okay, what? Yeah.
Do I sense the bugbears?
Just go back, Ricky.
You wouldn't sense him without primeval awareness happening.
And I'm like, what?
So this bugbear,
What?
he's kind of coming up to the edge. He seems to be sniffing around. You actually can't really see him.
Keep going. Keep moving.
Okay. Oh my god. You fucking.
Okay.
I asked,
we get to the back to the group.
I asked Taurus what he saw.
There's 3 bugbears. That is why I moved you out of the way, Ricky. Fuck.
Okay.
I was like, man, I've never been so.
And there's
how
one of those-
wooed.
And there's one of those purple punchers.
What?
the thing that punched Stalnor, the purple woman thing. I don't know what they are.
I
Oh,
love
the
that.
puncher. Okay.
Yeah, I hated her. Bugbears, huh?
So
Three of
can I sneak up to the ledge with stealth?
You can try. Not great. Okay, so as you sneak up to the ledge, now the bugbear goes, "Get down from there!" and starts moving up towards you.
Fuck's sake, elf.
And at this point, I want everyone to roll initiative.
All right. Can't win them all.
Can't win them all. Can't every. Okay.
Wait, am I supposed to have an initiative of 4? Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Did you get my roll?
You rolled twice.
No.
Who, me?
No, Dylan rolled twice. Sorry.
Dylan
Yeah,
has
I
advantage.
have
on this.
advantage.
Did you see my? Did you guys see
Yeah,
my
you got a
roll?
4.
Okay, cool.
21. My God. $21. The bugbears get 10. Okay, so one shoe. What'd you get?
4.
I got a 4.
Okay. Ricky, what'd you get?
23.
Ooh.
Jesus.
Thalanor, what'd you get?
16.
16. Izual.
21.
21. That's everybody, right? Yeah.
I got 18.
Oh, sorry, yeah. I thought I already put you in for some reason.
And Stink. Stink's got to roll, baby.
Stink doesn't
Suppose
have to roll.
No, he's gone. You dismissed him to the ether.
That's a good point.
Well, he's still on top of Pete, so I always get confused.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
just keep him with me.
at the top of the order, we got Ricky.
All right.
So you hear, what's going on in there? After you saw Thalnor kind of.
I'm like, oh my god, a bugbear. I fucking do a good ass with my new magic shoes. I fucking get on one knee, and it's like that scene where it's kind of in
Remember
the
the Titans?
Sandlot,
Oh.
where he like sees like the baseball player, but he like moves really fast or something.
I can't remember it.
Okay, well, I move that fucking
flyers.
yeah, PF flyers. I fucking the PF Rickies. I fucking leap into the air in like a beautiful kind of glide with an arrow. Can I see him? Would I be able to hit him?
You can't see him from where you're standing. He's climbing up the
okay.
side of the rock face.
He's on a ledge.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. I thought maybe if I like leapt, I could see it, but that's fine.
If you leap, you've already moved your full movement, so you wouldn't really be able to leap.
Oh, maybe I'm confused. Can I?
No.
Yeah, but I thought I can do a running leap. There's like a rule that I can move. I can leap twice as
Yeah.
far.
So
Second
if you're
sword
running,
work.
and then leaping, you can catch just a little bit
All right.
of
Well,
him.
so
I
I
mean,
won't.
like
I judge that
you can make a shot, but it would be at severe disadvantage.
I fucking slide and scoot over to here, and I say, "Fucking chill out, Dalnor. Sneak on back, my boy. This guy's just a big dingus."
Big old dingus. Okay, Ricky, will that end your turn?
Look at my shit. I fucking yeah, that will.
Okay. So, Thalnor, you see that the doppelganger, and you're quite afraid of them, as one of them punched you pretty hard, makes a running leap off the escarpment, boom, lands in a 3-point standing next to all the water, and just starts walking towards you like the Terminator. Iswal, you're in the far back. You just saw Ricky run off. You could kind of hear Thalnor say something.
Yes. Brandon's typing to me. Yes.
No, I heard you.
It's your turn. What would you
Oh,
like
it's
to
my
do?
turn. Okay, well,
You
You're
saw
not.
me
You
run
don't know
off.
what's
you
really
said.
going on. You
Yeah.
just-
He saw me equip my bow
Taurus!
because I took it out to go.
What do you
Well,
think
I
we
mean-
should do?
Kill that elf? I don't know.
Kill the elf?
Who, me?
Yeah, I'm being racist.
Is this a screw job?
Oh no, I'm being discriminated.
Yeah, I am already an elf racist, but it went away for a bit because Ambrose was cool.
Booch, can I say that I understand what's going on?
Yeah,
Okay.
you guys know that there's 3 bugbears out there. I told you.
Yeah,
Oh.
Taurus told.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sure.
Well, in
First
that
of all,
case-
you need to fight. Go.
Yeah, no,
forward.
okay. If we know what's going on.
yeah, no,
let's,
I came back to the group and I said the 3 bugbears are there in a fucking
That's
purple
true. I'm
puncher.
sorry. You did say that.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah,
You
that's
got
why
that
I
information.
ran. I wouldn't have just run.
However you want to interpret that information is up to you.
Mm-hmm.
You could be like, oh, there must not be bugbears.
You never know.
I was lying.
I guess I'll dash.
Okay.
I'll move up to here.
So you see the Terminator.
Okay. Yeah, you're running up, and you see a bugbear kind of clambering up the side of the escarpment right next to you.
And that's all I can do.
That's a dash, so yeah. Okay. Taurus.
Elves.
And Thalanor is on deck, just so you know.
Okay.
No.
Okay. I'm just moving right now. I'm just checking my movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
How far is the drop?
That is about 10 feet. 5, 10 feet.
Yeah, but
15?
it could be high. Okay. But is it inclined enough to slide down, or could I like?
Oh wait, I was reading this the wrong thing. Sorry.
Could I slide safely down?
The rift is 20 feet deep. It's 20 feet down into that.
And it's like
cavern.
a fucking straight down cliff.
Pretty much. It's not too gradual.
All right. Well, kiss your dick goodbye, I guess.
Okay. Can I see that bugbear from here? Do you think? Do I know who's playing?
I mean, you saw him patrolling, so you have an idea of where he is.
But
you
do I know? Like, can I see him climbing up the wall?
You
Yeah,
cannot. You cannot visually see him currently.
Okay, then I will dash because I don't know who's there.
Okay.
I get to here and go. Oh fuck! There's a bugbear in the wall, and that's my turn.
Bunch of bugbears on the walls. Thalanor is up.
So the bugbear, is he climbing up the bare rock wall, or is it one of
Yeah.
the metal stakes?
There are no metal stakes on this side. There's metal stakes with ropes on the other side near the waterfall-y kind of thing.
And how far up the wall is the bugbear?
About halfway.
Okay.
There's some good headshots to take.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lay my hunting trap where I'm standing.
Okay.
At the,
Whoa.
at the base of the wall.
What?
And then do I have to disengage?
What is hunting trap?
It's an item that I have.
I assume,
Remember,
like
for
a,
the
I assume it'd be
wandering
like a bear
thing?
trap.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
You want to just put that like where at your feet, basically?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then do I have to disengage?
I'll say that it'll take if you want to set the trap, that it'll take your action to place it and set it.
Okay, I'll do that.
No, you're not engaged with the bugbear currently.
Mhm. So do I still get a movement?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll set the trap and then I'll move. I'll move back a couple feet,
Okay.
and I'll make sure Rick, Taurus, and Iswal make sure that they know that the trap is there.
Okay.
Okay.
Say, yo, trap, yo, trap.
And point wildly at
Can we
it.
have an icon for it or something?
No.
You'll just step gingerly.
Just
over.
imagine that it's there. Hold on.
Is it right here?
No, it's
Or is
No,
it-
it's where Stink is.
I
Yeah.
think. Okay.
Hold on. I'll give you a little. Drawing. There you go.
That's good. That's fine.
Okay, so the bugbears are up. So they can move 30 feet. So we got some bugbear brethren. What's this one? So interestingly, Iswal, you see the bugbear at the far end. He's not running towards you. He's running off into the darkness.
I'm not smart enough to put 2 and 2 together.
Okay.
So that's
You're like, yeah, you better run.
yeah, that's probably exactly what I would say.
Let's
Do
see.
you,
This
do you actually say that?
Yeah.
What runs as well?
So the bugbear climbing up the wall. I had him roll a perception check to see how he would do. He rolled a natural 1. So upon getting
Puts his mouth in it.
So he's plunging his furry, horrible claws into the ground, pulling up, and finally puts his hand on top of the ground to have these 2 iron jaws and close on them. He takes, let's say, 3d6. He takes 11 damage. While it closes around his arm, and now he's kind of dangling from the top and loses his foothold and falls back down.
Yay! We all have a hearty laugh.
And he takes another 2 damage from the fall.
And there was much rejoicing.
Yeah, we all had a good laugh. We were all like, oh my god.
Hello? Yeah, I think our internet died. Whoa! Edgy. That could be disastrous.
There you are. We're still waiting for everyone else. They had a massive disconnect. Oh, the fun of playing D&D online. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got some more. We're
Yeah,
back.
sorry, I think we disconnected or something.
Hey,
You totally did.
Brandon, who's Cementipede?
That's what's his face? Sam Donato.
Oh, nice. Thanks.
You're
Okay, so
welcome.
is everyone back here?
Yep, we're all back.
Yes.
Back up and running? Okay, one shoe is up.
Nice. Okay, I'm going to fucking walk up here, and I am noticing all the commotion. I'm going to ask if I can do this, and it's okay if I can't. I want to fucking underhand lob a acid splash off the edge of the cliff, blindly.
Blindly? Sure, you'll make a attack with disadvantage.
It's a save. Like I don't roll attack. He has to make a save.
Okay, so he would make
14.
his save with advantage.
Okay, cool.
Which one are you shooting him at?
I'm shooting it at him.
So it's like you're bowling.
Northman?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Booj, there's also a thing where, like, if you're blind firing something, he could say he's targeting this square, but then he rolls a d8, and on a 1 it goes here, on a 2 it goes there, 3, 4, 5.
It's easier
6,
to just
7.
give him advantage.
Yeah, I mean, however you want to do it. That was just a thing that I have done.
18, 9, he got a 20. What I think that beats the save.
He wins.
Okay.
Bugbear wins.
Advantage victory.
So-
did I hit anything?
Blind firing, you lob it off the edge, and Iswal, you actually see the lob go over your head.
Hello.
And the bugbear's on his back with a bear trap wrapped around his arm. But the blob just lands in the water and sizzles as it kind of moves along the stream.
Nice shot, one shoe.
Well, thank you. Good to hear we got something.
Ricky's up. If that will end your turn, won't you?
That'll end my turn.
Ricky's
All
up.
right, so I fucking come to the edge, and I do like a good ass fucking slide, and I see our fucking dumb on the ground friend, and I fucking fire an arrow.
Is he prone?
He is prone, so this would be advantage.
The prone zone.
Because he is advantage, that means if you hit, you get sneak attack.
Oh, mamma mia!
Oh,
Yeah,
my.
anytime you have advantage on the attack roll, you get sneak attack.
Roll them bones.
20 plus 6. Oof.
12.
Oh.
Bad ones.
Yeah, not good enough, unfortunately.
Yeah, some really nasty turns.
Yeah, it's kind of too dark. You're kind of trying to hold the torch in one hand and
My
shoot
God
the bow with
damn
the
it.
other, and it just goes to the left of him.
Yeah.
Oh, shooting a bow with a torch. Sounded
All right,
hard.
so I take my extra move, and I fucking kind of get on back here, do a little skip
Okay.
back in a doodle
Right on.
to this edge instead.
Okay. So the doppelganger. So. All right. Hold on 1 second. Okay, is marching up as well. And as it looks up at Izawal, it sees Izawal's form, and Izawal, you see this thing walking through the water. You see its form kind of shift and change, and it looks now exactly like you, Izawal.
Uh-oh!
And that's all it can do. Izawal's up.
Does it have Iswal's weapons?
Yeah, looks
Yeah,
like.
his-
I mean, it looks like they're at his side. Yeah.
Quick thinking. I'm gonna, no, they're too far. Dang it. Okay, I'm gonna ready an action to, if anything comes up the cliff, I'm gonna push it back down. Or like kick it in the head as it comes up.
Okay. All right.
And I'll shout to them, well, they looks like me. The one of us isn't real.
And as he says that, he says, "No, I fell down the hole, guys."
Ah, no.
And
That's
I'm like,
not
oh,
true.
I'm
You
gonna
saw me. I was here the whole time. I didn't fall.
The bugbear pulled me down.
No, he didn't. You stop this.
All right, Taurus is up.
Is this one bugbear climbing the wall again?
No, he's prone
You got
with a bear trap wrapped around his arm.
I looked at Iswal. I looked down. I looked at Iswal. I
Make
looked
an
down.
intelligence saving throw.
I smile
check.
as he looks at
Intelligence
me.
check.
You know what you should have done, Booges? You should have had me fall down the wall, and then he takes the form, and then they
Yeah.
actually don't know which one is real. That could
14?
still happen, and it would
You
be
can.
exciting.
I mean, you do remember Iswal standing at the top of the cliffs, and you're like,
not
why
following.
is there an Iswal? That doesn't seem right. You know, like, so you're pretty sure that the one at the top is the real one.
I want to do something that my character wouldn't do, but it would make for dramatic effect. I want to like go down there and then grapple with him. just
Yeah,
to,
oh,
like-
that would be the best.
You can totally do that.
But like my character has no reason to do that. This whole time I've been thinking like, how can I come up with a reason to be near to this thing?
No, shoot him! Or we'll
Exactly.
we'll
I
just party with 2 Iswals from now on.
Taurus, what do you want to do?
I smack Iswal in the back and go, "It's okay, redhead. There's only one of you." And then I prepare to dodge. That's what I'm
Nice.
doing.
What about that other one?
Oh, you're dodging
Yeah.
as an action.
When
Okay.
he says there's only one of you, I rub my hands together, not menacingly. I'm doing it because like I was a little nervous, so I'm like rubbing my hands and I say, "Excellent."
Yeah, that seems a little suspicious. To me. Thalanor's up. You're starting to question what you
I
got.
swing at Iswal's lips. No.
Can I move here?
Absolutely.
Okay.
No.
You cannot.
I move
dragon.
there.
All right. Yeah. you
And
can
I
actually
look down. Do I know that the doppelganger is not?
roll a intelligence check with advantage because you've gone toe to toe with these doppelgangers before.
Okay.
You've seen them shift form. Yeah, the one up top is the real Lizwall.
All right, so if I
Hey,
cast
guys, stop
Hunter's Mark-
rolling so well and hit me!
I know.
Dude.
I want to fucking push him off the cliff.
And then he'll do Hellish Rebuke on us.
do other people see my hunter's mark, or is it only me?
Only you.
Okay.
They can. The person at the hunter's mark on, they kind of feel like a weird kind of itching on the back of their skull, but.
I'm gonna cast Ensnaring Strike.
Okay.
Oops. Hold on. Right.
So that is now active until your next turn. Correct?
Yeah. Can you read the text because mine's not showing?
No, it's not. But I know it.
So
Okay.
in your character sheet, you
We
can
don't
change that to make it where instead of if you click the gear next to that attack.
In spells or attack?
Did you click the thing in spells or in attack?
I did both, but neither of them worked.
Well, you
It's
wanna,
fine for now. We can fix it later.
Well, it's
For the
really
people
easy to fix.
without
Go to
ensnaring strike, can you tell me what it is?
You can look it up
Can you
in
read
the
it,
SRD.
Booch?
I will look it up.
It's not in the SRD.
It isn't. You don't have a book. Okay. Basically, he casts it on himself, and until his next turn, when he attacks, he can do.
It's for a minute.
It's for a minute. Okay.
Yeah.
So for pretty much the rest of the combat round, combat encounter, he does extra. He ensnare. Actually, hold on. I actually kind of forgot what it did.
They have to like make a save, I think.
Okay. Let's look it up.
Yeah.
Ensnaring strike.
I have to put it in my. my thing.
Besides that, is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
I'll just copy and paste it to the chat.
Check before the spell ends. Writhing mass of thorny vines. Yeah, that's right. If you hit
It's
it,
a bonus action, so I still get to attack, right?
correct. So yeah, you if you hit something, a bunch of thorns come up and ensnare the creature.
So I'm gonna shoot at the doppelganger after casting that spell.
Okay, make an attack roll. 7, 15. That hits.
Nice.
5.
Never mind. It's already active.
Okay, 5.
So 9 damage.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so that.
Do you really get +8 to your attack roll?
Yeah.
That's not only against kobolds, that's against everything? Are you kidding me?
Yeah. That's
It's
my
his-
base.
God.
Yeah, it's his dexterity, which is 19 plus his proficiency, and he's an archery expert, so that's +2.
Oh my lord.
If it was against the goblin, that'd be another +2.
No, that's only damage, I think.
Oh, that's damage, correct. So 9, and so that is
So did he get
Whatever.
his-
I have an 8 acrobatics.
strength
Do a
saving.
flip.
That's what it is. 10. So he got a 10. What's the DC?
mine is 12.
Okay, so as you slam into him with the arrow right into its chest, you see around the ground, around where like the water is, a bunch of vines quickly come up from the ground and wrap around him. And he's struggling against it, and he can't seem to move.
Nice.
When the
Stream
arrow
and-
hits him confused, I say, ow! No, wait!
Yeah, so actually, I mean, he looks like Iswal, and he's like, Salinor, why are you doing this to me? All these vines. I need to fight, man. You gotta let me go.
I look at
I
Valinor and I
say,
say, I
nice
would never
try."
call you man. Man.
Okay. So, well, that ends your turn.
Yes.
Okay. So Bugbear 1 gets up, and let's roll for him trying to get the trap off of his arm. He does.
Oh, it's
And
still on him.
it was like trapped on his arm, and he pulls it off, and like he's bleeding from the arm, and he's pissed. So he's gonna climb.
Do I get my
up.
reaction to try to kick him off?
Absolutely.
All right, I do it.
Make opposed strength
Thing.
checks.
I perform.
Okay.
You said strength?
Pose strength checks, yeah, 5. Yeah. So he got a 7. Got a 9. So as soon as he starts getting up there, one shoe just reels back, boof, kicks him right in the
Iswal.
chest, and he falls back down again. And he takes another 5 points of damage, falling.
Don't mess with me.
He lands on his back. Arrgh! He's having a bad day. The other bugbear. He's gonna come up there, climbs up the wall, stands in front of Taurus, and he's gonna swing with disadvantage because you have, because that was you did your last action.
Mhm.
So it's 10, 14 to hit.
Yes.
Okay, woof. Ready for it, so you don't do it. He doesn't hit you. One shoes up.
I am going to. Hang on. Let's look. Oh, cool. Nice. I'm going to walk up to the edge here, and I'm going to cast Grease.
Grease?
I'm gonna
Wow.
cast
Grease lightning.
You're the
Oh,
one
long
that I
time.
about right there.
Where are you casting it?
About right there.
Okay.
This.
Can you give me the text for Grease? Oh, it doesn't say
There
it.
it
Olivia
is.
Newton-John shows up.
I just opened it, it's fine.
They must save a dexterity throw versus 14.
Or go prone.
Or
Right.
go
Your spears,
prone.
you should-
What if you put it on the cliff? Can they not climb up?
I also it is on the cliff.
Oh, okay.
Splash
I also want to add that I am definitely trying to cover the obviously fake Iswal in grease.
Okay.
I'm trying to soak him in grease so that he is visibly
So you're covering
wet
the
and
area
shiny.
between the bugbear and the doppelganger in Greece, right?
Yes.
Also, well,
It's a greasy
can
world
you make an
out there.
intelligence saving throw for me to see if you know that that's the real Iswal?
Okay.
Wrong. Unconfirmed.
The thorns is not enough to let people know.
No, because he's like, help me.
Yeah, he might. Yeah. Everyone might
He's
be
like,
thinking Dalinor's a
Dalinar!
fucking traitor all of a
He's
sudden.
like, Dalinar is a copycat.
My God. Fucking double.
Yeah, you
Oh,
know who's the real
fuck.
one. Okay. So they need to make a dex save.
Yeah.
So 18 and 14. What's your DC?
14.
Okay, so they both make the save. Yeah, you put out your hands and this magical grease just starts pouring out of your hands and out of the pipe, the top of the pipe, and it's pouring over everything down on the ground, and it's kind of getting into the water and kind of moving out. So right now the entire side of the cliff is full of grease, and they're full of grease, and the creature that looks like Iswal that's trapped in in vines is like, why are you covering me in cooking oil? You know, I make the best cooking oil.
Nothing beats a Khan's cooking oil. He's a
Nothing
traitor.
beats Iswal's cooking oil.
Oh, wait, is that how it goes?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And he's talking to you.
Guys, the Iswal that's covered in grease is a shapeshifter. Please kill him.
No,
And
I'm
don't
the real
kill-
one.
Don't kill the dry one.
Wait, I'm dry.
Yes, we're not going to kill you, Iswal.
Oh, why
Okay.
not? Okay.
Ricky's up.
All right, so I immediately hear all the Ricky voice. I mean, all the Iswal voice. I'm like, it's like nails on a chalkboard. And I fucking roll over and fucking whip an arrow into the armpit of our big bugbear friend.
Okay, roll to attack.
I may. I just may.
That's a hit.
All right.
Is it a palpable?
That's sneaky damage.
Get that sneaky boy damage. D6 plus 4 plus 2d6.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I should have hit that button. Sorry.
6 and 5.
11 damage.
11. Okay, goes right in the side of his neck. And he has to kind of hold himself from falling down the greasy ass steps.
All right, and I get a little bit closer. Get a little bit louder now.
Get a little bit louder now. Okay,
Hey,
All right.
so
A little bit greasier now.
Iswal Part 2 is going to try to escape from his...
don't forget about the damage he takes.
What does he get?
He takes 1d6 damage at the start of every turn.
Okay, so roll that 1d6.
Oh, I roll it?
Roll them bones.
Wow, I'm so involved. 5 damage.
So he takes 5 damage as the vines kind of crush around him. and he rolled a natural 20 on the saving throw, so he's able to break free of the vines.
Oh no, my vines.
That was his action, so his movement.
My brand.
My
My
special
brand.
vines.
He's gonna get
Yeah, my special brand.
Look with your special vines.
Look with your special vines.
Okay, he's gonna move over here, and now he's going to get one shoe, and his image changes from Iswal to a small gnome figure. He
So
starts
that's not
screaming at you
me.
guys. What are you doing?
That's not me.
Yeah, no, I fell down the hole. You didn't notice.
Then what's that guy doing there, right next to us?
I'm
Hang
down
on.
here. I cast the grease spell, and I fell down the hole.
Well,
Yeah,
you-
I know,
I have a serious question. Is he covered in grease?
Yes.
Yeah, well, then how come you're
Sorry,
covered?
guys, it missed, and I accidentally got the greasy on myself.
I turn and I look at Taurus and I say, that seems convincing. That seems reasonable.
I'm like, I don't know what's going on down
It's
there,
not
guys.
reasonable. That's not real.
I
I
think-
put grease on
No,
him.
really,
He
guys.
doesn't seem trustworthy. This seems perfectly reasonable. Why are you saying it's not reasonable?
Try to get myself clean.
Yeah, I say, a lady doth protest too much. One, two.
All right, Iswal's up.
I'm gonna roll this and you tell me.
I yell, we'll get you out of the water,
Ooh.
greasy one, two. You hang on.
It's kind of tough to tell. One shoe's a slippery bastard, so you never really know. But
Yeah,
you can't be too sure which one's real at this moment.
yeah.
I look at the one down on the bottom and I look at the one up at the top and I narrow my eyes. And I say to the one up top, I say, "What's the name of your pizza rat?"
Stink.
And I
That's
say,
what he
was
would
it stink?
And the other one hears and
Wait.
says, "Stink."
And I'm like, well, they both said the wrong name. I don't believe either of them.
I look at Ricky and I nod and I say, "That's exactly what he'd want us to think." And I push one shoe off the cliff.
Okay,
One
roll
shoe does.
opposed strength checks.
All right.
Oh,
I'm
no.
sorry. I'm sorry.
17.
I'm sorry.
I'm on it.
God damn it, Brandon.
Roll a 20. Oh!
Okay.
Oh no.
No.
I try
Down he
to.
goes.
I'm going to try to cast Misty Step.
Ooh, I love that.
As a reaction,
It's a secondary action.
is
So
it a
is not-
bonus? It's a bonus action.
What's a
I believe
secondary
so.
action?
I thought that was what that was.
Bonus actions you do on your turn.
Okay, well, yeah, it's not a reaction. So yeah,
I
I'm
nod.
just, I'm just saying I want to try and do it.
Okay.
It's instantaneous. It is one bonus action.
Okay, you can do that on your turn.
Okay.
I also need you to make a dexterity saving throw or fall prone from the grease.
All right.
Not the grease.
My fucking dex rules. Here we go.
What's your spell save DC?
14.
It's 14.
Okay, so obviously, Iswal's like, "I don't trust you," and just pushes you off the side of the ledge. You slip on the grease, falling, taking 3 damage of bludgeoning damage as you hit the ground.
It's like a
and-
banana peel sound.
Yeah, and you are knocked prone.
Whoop!
All right. Oh no.
Oh my god, no!
The other one says, "Oh, it's the fake one over there. Oh my god!"
And I'm like, these guys rule. We gotta get these guys on the road.
Taurus is up.
What the fuck is happening? Do I do an intelligence saving throw right now?
Sure.
Sure. That's
If you want to see, you're looking over.
If you want to
trying
be smart, yeah.
Yeah.
Like me.
Or instead, you could choose to attack the thing.
Not
that's
a non-intelligence save, intelligence check, raw intelligence.
oh, okay. Hold on.
Although I imagine it would pretty much be the same. Oh, it's your
No,
roll.
it's not. It's not.
You're not like programmed to attack one shoe shaped.
No, I'm just like, I was just like,
Kill him! I
was
just
just
want to
asking,
let
like-
you know.
processing what the fuck is
Personally.
happening. It was. There you go. Oh, also.
Are you kidding me?
An
Yeah, it's-
excellent roll.
Now that they're both down at the ground, both covered in grease, you can't tell which one's which.
They're so greasy.
I'll deal that
Here,
later.
You
and I
should
swing.
swap them so they both have one choose bad, so we can't tell.
Oh,
I
no,
know.
the thing redopples, right? I just like I'll deal that later, and I swing at
Bugbear.
the bugbear's left ribs. Like
Okay.
left.
Swing for it.
All right, where's my character sheet? Let's see.
Valinor is on deck, by the way.
20 to hit,
20 hits.
Come on, Dick.
6 damage.
6.
Wait, hold on. I get to reroll that because it is 2 weapon fighting. Great weapon fighting. Sorry.
3 weapon fighting?
No, great weapon fighting because if I roll 1 or 2, I get to reroll the damage. Die. I rolled a 10,
That's a lot better.
so that'll be
Uh-oh.
15.
15. Okay, that's a killing blow on that bugbear.
Whoa.
Okay. I just like cleaved into his ribs, and there's like a big pie slice comes out of his side. That's it.
Yeah. So you hack at it like a person.
Can I
that's
say,
taking out a
hey,
wedge
can I
of
get a bite of that?
a person that's taking out a wedge of a tree before they cut
Yeah.
it down, like to where it
Yeah.
falls. And as you do, you cut out that piece and it's bleeding. Then you take a final swing and like a tree, like his top half falls down into the ravine.
Was that the one that fell down twice? I'm just curious.
No, the other one was.
Okay.
Okay, that bugbear is DZ.
I have a question. If I attack, can I move after?
Absolutely.
Okay. How does scaling down this would go? How does scaling
So you
down
can
this-
move down. I'll have you make a an athletics check
Okay.
first to see if you can get down.
Okay.
Isn't it also covered in grease?
It is covered in grease, so you're going to make the athletics check.
With a disadvantage or anything?
Just normally
20.
20. Okay, so you can make it down. Now I need you to make a dex saving throw
A greasy boy.
against Pete's spell save DC.
15. So I just passed.
I think you make it.
it.
So yeah, so that's 20 feet. That would be
Just
that'd be
to be
all.
c-
That'd
I'm
be all
sorry.
your movement, pretty much,
Yeah,
to get down.
I just wanted
there.
to get right down here.
So
Just-
you definitely, your dwarf hands are able to move between the grease to find the dry spots, and you make your way down the ravine.
For just to be clear, for a saving throw, if you land the number, you pass.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Whoa, 10. Nice.
All right, that's my turn.
Okay, so you're at the bottom. Thalanor, you're up.
So do I know? Do I
Well,
still know which
Intelligence save.
Do I have to
Just
do
intelligence roll, not saving.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, intelligence check.
Actually, I'm gonna shoot at the bugbear. Anyway.
Okay. Yeah, you just see 2 Bob Nimptons down there going, ah!
Well, one's Bob Nipton. One's
Is the
Bob
bugbear-
Nipton. The other.
Both prone, like
Yeah.
Is the
flailing.
bugbear still prone?
Yes, it would be.
Oh, yeah, that is him.
So advantage. Hits.
You got him.
All right, and remember.
gotta
he's
lie.
ensnared.
Roll again. He's advantage though, so roll again to see if you crit.
No.
You do not. That's okay. So that's normal
So-
damage plus your D8 for monsters, whatever slaying thing.
Colossus Slayer. Yep.
That's the one.
And he's also ensnared too.
Ah, yes, he is. 7 and
7 plus 7.
7. That's a killing blow on that bugbear.
Ah. Nice.
Let's see, the 2 gnomes. One is Bob Nipton, and the other is Knob.
Oh, I didn't even add my favorite enemy damage.
That's true because they are goblinoids. So that was a killing blow. How would you like to end that bugbear's life?
I'm gonna shoot him in the knee and let him bleed to death.
And then he explodes into 100 donuts.
Yeah.
Yum! Yay! Unlimited wishes. I wish for unlimited.
Yeah.
Um,
And will that end your turn?
yeah.
Okay. That is the end of your turn. The bugbears will be go up, but they're gone. One shoe. What would you like to do, Mr. Greaseman?
I'm going to
Wait,
stand
have I
up.
gone in a long time? Was I skipped?
No.
Okay.
No, 'cause
Last
just
time you
fired-
shot a arrow.
Yeah, you went
Yeah.
right before me and you shot this guy.
All right, I
And
thought
then
I was
shot
after
Pete
Talon.
down the
Yeah,
way.
you killed the
Sorry.
guy, I think.
No, it was
Finally killed it.
You almost killed the guy. You did a lot of sneak attack damage. One shoe.
I'm going to stand up.
Stand up.
I'm going to cast Misty Step.
more like the Standelvers pack.
Whoa, that's.
Where you Misty stepping to?
I'm going to Misty Step over to here.
Okay.
I say, Can you do this, motherfucker?
Says, I could do it if I want.
He can't do it. He's not real.
Listen, I can't do it right now because I just ate a pork burger.
Ah!
Wait,
I'm
but
like-
you do love pork burgers.
I gotta take a shit.
You do have to take a shit.
I scream. I say, the figure standing in the water is incapable of teleporting. I can teleport.
Don't
I
listen
do
to
this
him. He's
all the
full of
time.
shit right now.
Well, it seems like you would show off with a teleport. I'm not convinced.
Would you like to do something with your action, Peter?
Isn't that my action?
No, Misty
As a
Step is a
bonus action to cast Misty Step.
I used
Oh,
to
okay. Cool. I will cast Firebolt. At
Firebolt?
the motherfucker.
Didn't Pete stand up?
Yeah, that's his movement.
That's a damage roll, so
Does the grease catch on fire?
didn't work.
That's a good question.
Fuck.
That's a miss.
Yeah, it's a 9. I rolled a
Yeah.
9.
Off to the side.
All right.
Ricky's
I
up.
walk up, and I just like casually look down. I look at our kind of new situation, and I'm like, we got 2 1-shoes. Interesting. All
Yeah, I
right,
think the
well,
one down on the bottom is the real one because I pushed him down there. I don't know how he'd get up top.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. But there's really only one way to find out. And I hold up my hands like an orchestra, like I'm in an orchestra, and then once everyone comes to a silence, I click my ring finger and index finger over and over and move in concentric circles.
Wait, your ring finger and your index finger?
I
Yes.
mean my ring finger and thumb.
Okay, because
And,
I'm like trying to
yeah,
physically
no.
do that as you're saying. I'm like, this
yeah, and I was
hurts.
like, wait, what? And
Before
I move in
he
concentric
barely begins
circles.
starting, I immediately am doing it.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh, this motherfucker. And I fucking fire an arrow into the river at the river dweller.
Okay, roll attack.
The river troll.
Yeah. Because I fucking know. I don't need intelligence. Fuck you.
Whoa!
That is incorrect.
Plus 7, plus 6.
I didn't mean to do the plus 6.
You get a plus 13.
So, okay, let's assume you rolled a natural 20.
All right, so,
That's damage dice twice, and that
Ooh,
includes,
that sounds nice.
and that's twice sneak attack as well.
all right, so, yeah, 2d4. Is that what it'd be?
2d4 plus modifier, and then
Plus 4.
4d6.
46. Good
Yeah.
lord.
Oh my god.
It's gonna
okay.
explode.
And 4 d6.
For a total of
23.
23.
Nope.
That is a killing
22.
blow.
21.
It's 21.
21.
Oh my god.
21.
21. That's still a killing blow on the double.
All right. The arrow does like a fucking Hot Wheels spin. Like as
I
it's
don't
going
even know what
down.
that means.
Yeah, and he
like a
explodes.
cartoon, like whoop, 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 woo!
Yeah,
Don't know
and
what
he
that means.
explodes into wood chips, just immense wood chips. He takes the form of each of us, a little bit of each, and then explodes into wood chips and sparkles.
Okay, I'll say he cannot explode into wood chips.
Okay.
Because he's
well.
not made of wood.
Well, yeah, but he morphs into wood and then
Yeah, you
explodes.
could look
into
like wood chips.
He can only, well, I'll read exactly. He can use his action to polymorph into a small or medium humanoid that it is seen or back into his true form. So,
All right. Well,
Dang
he
it.
turns into him, and it pops like a balloon. He goes around the room.
okay. So he, it's really hard to keep reality or physics kind of consistent when Kyle Goins is playing with you. So the arrow launches into his neck, and you can hear this kind of air escaping, probably from his lungs. As he's stumbling back, he's changing into all of you as he's falling. So one time into Thalanor, one time into Ricky, one time into Iswal, as he's kind of trying to find form, and you're kind of all meshed together until it finally splashes down into the river. His true form finally taken dead.
And I'm like, always remember the hand signals, everybody.
And I say, this guy's washed up.
When he takes his true form, I then look across at one shoe and I say, I'm still not convinced.
I summon Stink on top of Iswell.
Ah, rat! And I smack it off my head.
He's crawling down in between your armor and like trying to nuzzle you with his gross pizza face.
There's a rat crawling into my armor. Get it off!
I command Stink to stay on Iswell.
Can I slide down safely? Is this thing?
Make a athletics check.
Oh, perfect. Luckily, I have a +8.
To athletics? No, you have +8 to
not
acrobatics.
Oh, acrobat. Oh, athletics. Oh, fuck. A 0. What am I, not athletic?
Not really.
Yeah, well.
Athletics is strength.
Woo! Well, it's fine.
God damn it, Kyle.
Ricky roll.
Slide down with a plum.
Yeah. Bloop. That fucking looks so good. I do a spin, kind of floating down in midair.
I'm
That
freaking out
sparkles.
about this rat that's in my armor.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a good walk, and
What's this wisp here?
Don't worry about that.
Okay.
It's a stupid. I'm sorry. It's not in the game. Don't worry about it.
It's a willow.
I
wisp.
recover my hunting trap.
Sure. Yeah.
Alright.
It is not broken.
Okay. Cool.
I yelled to One Show, I'm like, come on down! If that is the real you.
Oh,
Oh god.
Yeah, you
13.
get down fine, Talnor, as well.
I get down flat on my stomach with my feet facing the river, and I slowly move my torso backwards so that my legs are dangling down the cliff and my stomach is on the face of the front, and I just sort of like let my body slide down.
it's like
Make
getting
an
out of
athletics
like
check.
like getting out of a pool.
I'm like my body's like rolling with the rocks.
Well, it's pretty much a sheer cliff face.
Yeah, well, I'm doing it like that.
Okay,
That's
roll
how he's
athletics.
going.
Okay.
That's unfortunate. Let's roll some d6s. So as you start to kind of grandma.
It's not a natural one though.
Then he just lets go and just falls back.
I mean, it wouldn't matter if it was a natural one or not, but
You start to slide, and then the rocks give way, and you're like, oh, and you try to catch on, but you don't have much strength, and you take 7 points of damage as you fall prone at
okay,
the bottom of the ravine.
got it.
I'm still freaking out about this rat that's in my armor.
Yeah.
Guys, get it off!
I
Yeah,
speak
like-
up.
Tickling me!
It should be crawling around your horns and your head and like on your.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
those
crawling
are,
all around
like,
you. It's
going
just
into
giving
my
you
armor.
kisses.
Where's the third bugbear?
Oh, I told you he ran
I
away.
killed
He was
it.
scared of us.
I'm pretty sure I killed it.
Can I use my primeval sense to
Sure.
sense
There's
that
only-
bugbear? Or just
Takes about a
any-
minute for that to kind of.
Alright, so I'll start casting that.
Okay.
There's only 2 here. Was there originally 3?
No, I killed the third one.
No, I saw
Yeah.
3 bugbears.
Count
and,
the bodies.
And a,
There's 1 and 2.
Oh, yeah. No, you're right.
I'm still trying to get this rat off of me, but I say, hey, he ran away because he was scared. And I point over to the will-o-wisp.
Huh.
There's nothing there.
Well, I point over to that area, I mean.
Okay. You see the top of the kind of the light waterfall.
And there's
Iswell, are you saying
nothing
there was actually a 3rd bugbear that ran away?
Yeah, but get this stinky stinker off me.
I
Oh my
fucking snap my fingers, and he fucking runs over to Taurus and sits on his shoulder.
that's fine. He smells like pizza.
He's making little biting kisses at your neck.
Can I climb this? I fucking give like a good like
There's
hoist,
like
and I'm
there's a
like,
ladder
what's the
down
weight
there.
of this?
So
Yeah,
on
be-
that side
be
there
careful, buddy.
are ropes on pitons on that side.
On what
Okay.
side?
Climb it without event.
Where are
you
the
ping it?
ropes?
They're scattered around.
All right, I fucking climb up that rope.
All right, you climb
I'm
up
like,
that.
man, One Cheek, you should have taken the fucking rope. I go over to the will-o-wisp.
There's nothing there.
Okay, there's nothing here. I enjoy the absence of a will-o-wisp here.
Once as you're crossing by, you kind of see the area that the bugbears are kind of digging through on the ground, and you see the ropes
Okay, cool.
hanging off the side.
So the bugbears were digging around here?
Yeah.
I forgot to mention that they were searching for something. I just wanted to get out of there.
Oh, okay, so I am going to take a look around and see if there's anything in the ground worth digging for.
Roll perception check.
17.
17. It's hard to tell. Yeah, you look around. They definitely were digging for something. You can't see anything that.
There are a bunch of digging tools. Bunch of like digging.
Yeah, there's some digging. There's some shovels.
I'm like, all right, shovels.
All right, I'm gonna take a shovel and start digging a hole.
Okay, roll perception again with advantage.
Okay. Wow.
That's enough.
That's
It's actually
about
just
as
enough.
opposed as a roll could be.
You need a critical.
Well, Pete does this thing where he adds them weirdly,
I just
but
rolled
they're
2.
not added.
Okay, so you dig in with the shovel and you're going. You're like, it's just pointless. And all of a sudden, you hit something steel, and you look and you kind of get down on your gnomish hands and move the thing aside, and there seems to be a dwarvish skeleton with a pair of gauntlets on that you've hit.
Okay, I say, holy crap, come look at this, guys.
I'm down there so fast.
Yeah, I also fucking slide. I don't fucking take the rope. I
I
don't know.
fucking pull him out.
All right, so Ricky, roll acrobatics as you're trying to go down the.
All right, finally.
I'm holding them up over my head. And
25 looks good.
Yeah,
Do
you-
a cartwheel down.
Once you.
Okay, everyone, calm down. Pete, what are you doing?
I am looking at these. I'm like, wow, these are amazing. And I fucking open them up. I smell them. First thing I do.
These look like fine gauntlets. You can sense some magic on them.
Okay, so I'm looking at them and I'm like, okay, interesting. I'm going to fucking cast identify.
Okay. Everyone, you see this kind of this light bluish magic kind of wrap around the gauntlets, and you see kind of a glimmer in One Shoe's eyes as he's kind of searching it over. And One Shoe, there should be some gauntlets in your journal.
Did my thing finish casting?
Yes, totally did.
What do I see?
You feel the presence of a bugbear about what are you saying? About 100 feet.
Do they like have
Your
a
west.
weight or anything like that?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they weigh as much as normal gauntlets.
All right, so
Okay.
I walk over to Taurus and I say, I feel the presence of a bugbear 100 feet to the west.
The west.
Okay.
I don't know which direction that is underneath.
Yes, you do, because you're a dwarf.
Oh yeah, shit.
Booj, I have a question because can I read to the out? Can I read what these are?
Sure.
Okay.
It's totally up to you.
Gauntlets of strength.
Once you found the gauntlets of ogre power.
Yes.
While you wear these gauntlets, do you know what they are, Marley?
Yeah.
Really?
Ow.
Well, I just assume they're gauntlets of strength.
While you wear these gauntlets, your strength becomes 19. If your strength is already 19, the gauntlets have no effect on you.
What? That's so much strength.
It's,
All right, so I fucking do a crazy awesome flex, and I'm like, oh my god!
Also, gauntlets of
Fucking
ogre
pull out
strength were
my-
in Baldur's Gate, to my memory. So.
I pull out my fucking pole arm, or what is it? My bow staff. I don't even know what it is. And I'm like, let's get strong, boys.
Yeah, someone's gonna get strong. And I sort of like look at them and I put them into my backpack.
It's like, man, isn't it awful that he bogarts all the magic? We have
I
to
gave
fucking-
it all away! I don't even have any of it!
You have magic shoes on, Ricky.
Yeah, I looked down. I'm like, yeah, but Who wants these when you could have magic gloves?
You've already got your magic man.
Being greedy, Ricky.
That's his name, Greedy Ricky.
Is that your
Ricky
middle name?
Greedy Lightning.
No, Greedy Ricky Lightning. Ricky
No,
is his
all
middle
All right,
name.
I
Greedy
say
is his
fine,
first name.
fine. You guys want him to hold all the stuff? Let him be the magic guy. That's fine.
It's
you know?
Ricky Ricon.
Yeah, it is fine.
Well, he is the magic man.
All right.
I do it.
Said doo-doo.
What are you doing?
I wanted to see if Brandon would say anything. I put them into my backpack, and
Okay.
I say, does anybody have any questions about these gloves?
What are they, Wenshu?
Well, these are gloves of ogre strength.
Cool.
They make you incredibly strong. Yes. So why don't we, Taurus? You're a strong guy. Do you want to hold on to these for a little bit? You want to put these on, see how they feel?
Sorry, just out of character. Didn't you say, like, do you know the item description by identifying it? Like, do you know that effect?
I know everything
Yes.
about them.
He cast Identify.
Okay. Well, you're saying if you're strong, they won't affect you, right, Wenshu?
Yes, that is true. I just figured they go with a strong guy.
Okay, I'm really strong.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, as you like Taurus, you kind of like try him on for a bit, and you're like, Not really
I don't-
doing much
I
for me.
don't- I feel like I could pinch a little bit harder. That's.
Okay.
I don't think they do much for me, Wenshu.
What are these gauntlets of pinching?
Out of character, I have 18 strength, so
Okay.
You have 18.
yes. So I can feel a little stronger with them on.
Man, I wish I had known we were gonna get these before I spent my ability score increase on strength. I would have taken.
Yeah,
this.
you could.
It's almost
You
like you're
could-
playing an RPG.
Wow.
You could have been a fucking barbarian with 19 dexterity and 19 strength.
Yeah, that's
If
ridiculous.
only.
That's ridiculous.
What? Jesus.
Okay, so you're holding on to the gauntlets for the time being. Wenshu?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to the gauntlets for the time being.
Okay. So you guys are at the bottom of a ravine. Whoops.
Well, it's a matter of hand.
so I
Thanor
tell-
said. Yeah.
I tell everyone that the bugbear that we saw that ran away is 100 meters to the west, and I think we should go after him to make sure he doesn't alert anybody of our presence.
I think that's a bit late to stop him from doing that, but
How am I supposed to get down?
jump!
Okay, and I jump off the cliff.
Athletics check. Acrobatics check, actually, if you're jumping. Yeah, you take you take
Didn't matter.
one point of damage as you face plant in the ground.
Hurt your ankle.
Do I have to roll a check to climb up the pole?
No, up the other side, no, because there's ropes down there.
Cool.
They seem to have been excavating, looking for something. The something was probably those gauntlets.
All right.
Or maybe
So
it
you
wasn't.
From where you're standing, you can see the river kind of flows out of the river. It's not a river; it's just kind of a small stream. Flows out of the wall down the side. There's two staircases upwards from what you can see.
All right. I'm gonna stealth.
Okay, roll that stealth.
Oh my god.
7. Okay.
So can I like re-roll, or do I have to use this roll?
You have to use that roll.
That's the roll. Where are you going?
I'm like, never mind.
No, I mean, where were you going when you were stealthing?
Yeah, you have to.
I was gonna check out this hallway.
Okay, so you're moving up there.
As he's going, I go one shoe. I mean, you go down, they'll go up.
You down the stream? Okay, and
No. Well, there's two stairs. Let's go to the bottom staircase. I'll go to that one.
So what do I see?
We'll go to the bottom
You
staircase.
see
and
the
me?
beginnings of another staircase going up
Well,
further.
Okay, I fucking casually grab onto the ropes and start climbing up. Very
Okay,
casually.
you can do it without incident.
Cool, nice.
Iswal, go with them. Iswal?
What?
I said, Iswal, go with them.
Okay. Climb up the rope. Should I make an athletics check?
Nope, you can do so with.
Okay.
Okay, so who's going to the south?
Me and One Shoe. Neither of us are gonna stealth. I'm pretty sure because that's a waste of time.
Okay.
Can
So
I
What's up?
track that bugbear, or did I not like see him in time or something?
Roll a survival check.
All right. And it would be with advantage, right? Because it's a goblin.
Yeah, but that's enough. You do see some patches of orange fur up this way. You can see that it went this way.
All right. Can I peek up the stairs?
Sure can. Well, before that, Taurus, you see down this kind of long hallway.
Mhm.
It seems to kind of peel off to the south and then to the north eventually. And One Shoe's up there as well, right?
Yeah. Well, he said okay. He's coming with me.
Would you like to do anything?
Yeah, I'd like to go down the hallway. I'd like to peer down this first, but I'd probably go
Okay.
to the left.
You see another hallway.
Whoa. Too many hallways.
It is a mine.
All right. So I don't know if One Shoe moves with me. If he wants to keep
I'm
up.
with you.
Okay.
Okay, One Shoe, move with him.
I'm just gonna look around the corner. Peer around the corner.
Round the bend, as they say. You see large,
Door.
double wide doors.
Okay. That's it for now.
And Thalinor, you want to look up that way as
Mhm.
well? So you look up, you see. Actually, you start to see in a little bit. You see what seems to be a door right there.
All right.
And then you can kind of see into what seems to be, actually from your view. Roll a perception check.
All right.
Not too good. You can see fine work stone all the way through that little hallway.
Mhm.
As it kind of broadens out into that opening, it seems like the fine work stone's kind of broken up.
Like into organic rock.
Hard to
what do you
tell. Hard to tell from where you're standing. It's still too dark.
All right.
I'm gonna piss myself if I don't go pee, but I know that you guys need to finish soon. So, just 1 second, please.
Okay.
Who has the talking stone?
Me and Pete.
Sending
Okay.
stones.
Sending
Yeah.
stone.
Should we use them?
Well, yeah, I was planning on doing that something like that, but I was also planning on finishing the session.
Yeah.
I was gonna see like what we were gonna end up doing.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's some enemies in here, so it's...
there's.
Well, you can move with the fucking arrow keys. Look at this.
Yeah.
That's pretty nifty.
I didn't know that.
That's probably a lot better for our movement, as it's slower.
But it also allows you to like.
You have to be highlighted on your dude also if you're like trying and not doing a good job.
You really kind of have to. Like, it's very easy to fuck around.
What do you mean?
Like, all I want to do is just fuck around with my piece now.
Oh.
We're gonna walk in a circle around Ricky for a little bit.
Yeah, and I love it. I'm clapping.
It's like
Dance, monkey, dance!
Old man. Old man.
when we move more than one square, like it fucks up Booge, and we move our shit too much anyway. But
Yeah. These gauntlets are way too good, guys.
They
Not
are
for
pretty
me.
good.
They're like absurdly good. I have very big plans. I've actually developed like a real game, a video game plan that involves playing this game with these gloves.
Oh, yeah?
Pete.
I wonder
I'm
if
pretty-
Booge put those in or if they're already in the module. Because
I'm
like
pretty excited
I'm
about
pretty sure he's putting some items in, and if he is, then he's designing.
Well, he
them.
said. I think he was like, "Well, you know, that was it. Like, you got a natural 20 on it." So
Yeah.
he probably was gonna give them to you if you hadn't gotten a 20.
Wait, you think he was going to give them to
No,
me?
he wasn't going to.
No, but
Yeah.
the thing is, like, he's putting magic items into our dungeon himself, not.
Yeah, but it also is a magic item dungeon, so you'd expect like good like weapons in here.
No, I know, but from
We've
the
already found so much stuff. It's like
Okay, Jesus Christ. Okay, sorry guys.
tons of junk.
Pooch, did you put those ogre power gauntlets in yourself, or were they already in the module? Like at that?
Well, I don't know.
Whoa.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
a magician never reveals his secret.
Well, I was just
mysterious.
wondering if that was like your own thing or not.
Whoa, Marley. A magician never reveals his secrets.
The lady doth protest too much. Okay, so Thalanor kind of sees in there from where Iswal and Wonshu are standing. You see two big double doors. Ow!
Don't hurt yourself. It's just D&D.
I know. Anyone else? What would
more.
anyone like to do?
Well, I know Pete wants to wrap it up. Oh fuck! I hit refresh. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I would say that me and Tori are going to stop at these double doors, listen up, and I'm going to use the sending stones to ask Thalanor what he sees.
Okay, so Thalanor.
He can't send a message back.
Yes, he
Yeah.
can.
Oh,
He can send a message.
We reviewed
oh,
it. I reviewed it a bit. You can. It's like a 25-word phrase. You get one back
One
and forth.
tweet.
oh, okay.
You get one tweet and then one retweet.
Oh my god. That feeling when...
I describe the exact place where we are and what it looks like.
Okay, so Thalanor, you feel in
I
your
asked
pocket
him.
this kind of humming like,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
and you pull out the sending stone and you put it to your ear and you can hear Wonshu.
And then I respond with what I see as well.
A ladder.
Actually, I tell him I'm gonna come to him because I don't trust this hallway. So I'm gonna go back.
We
gonna
see you.
motion.
We wave.
I'm gonna motion for Ricky and Iswal to follow.
Oh my god.
Okay.
What the fuck's going on?
Join Taurus and Wonshu.
I say, I wonder why no one... What's going on in this whole fucking place?
No, I thought you guys were gonna go all together down the hallway, and we were gonna
Didn't happen.
we were gonna
No one
fucking-
said anything.
We
What
were-
up,
Can
guys?
we were gonna
Can me and-
pincer this.
Me and
Big
Wonshu
door.
take a listen at the door
Sure. Roll perception.
with advantage, or are we?
Are you
separately?
We're
like
I'm
both gonna
I'm
do-
also listening. I was also gonna listen.
do separate perceptions?
Okay.
It's hard to help someone perceive something better.
21.
21. 20. So both Wonshu and you can hear the sound of someone talking.
Can I hear what they're saying?
Hard to make out. Seems like common though.
Okay. Is there a keyhole?
There's not a keyhole. These are two. So these two doors they stand like almost 10 feet high. They're double doors, and on both sides of them are the profiles of two dwarves holding staves next to each other.
Is there any space under the doors?
No, it is flush with the ground.
Oh, shit.
Alright, guys, you gotta open the door.
What do you think we should do, guys?
I'm perfectly happy with busting open the doors, but Pete has to go.
You can open the door. We don't necessarily have to do whatever is on the other side of the door, but we can just end it here.
Open that fucking door!
Open the door!
Open
man,
that
good
door! I want to see what's behind that
Okay,
door!
I open the door very forcefully.
Door number
Open the
one!
Open the door
I'm gonna get behind the
forcefully.
wall.
Okay. Forcefully open the door. So,
A bunch of orbs!
the door, Taurus puts both hands on the door and as it opens up, get ready for some text.
I love
A
text.
cavernous hall, clad in fine hewn stone, stands before you. Along the ground, you see intricate tilework laid around dozens of thick, semi-transparent veins that twist inward and upward along the ground from all directions towards a central point in the back of the room. Like the roots of a massive crystalline tree, they curl over and around each other, finally coalescing in a mound of knotted, clear crystal. The mound stands more than 20 feet high at the top and more than 50 feet around at the base. The apex of the roots appears to have been cleaved and squared off, leaving the shape of a rectangular glass anvil atop the mound. Every few seconds, you can see pulses of purple, green, and silver energy moving through the crystal veins towards the top of the mound, as if there was a heart pumping energy towards the center. There is a symbol etched into the anvil depicting a blank scroll. You also see 2 drow. One is clad in black armor, the other in robes. The one in robes is clutching a black staff with an engraving of a spider on the top of it. They are both kneeling in front of a flickering image of a human child. The flickering image turns to the drow in armor and speaks. "It is unfortunate that you have failed in this task, Viareth. I'm sorry." The drow in armor starts shaking violently, and a dark red haze starts swirling around her body. You watch as skin and muscle begin dissolving away from her form.
Ew.
She begins screaming in agony for a few before
This is
her
the drow
whole
or
form
the
is
human
reduced
child?
to a red swirling cloud that settles on the floor.
The drow or the human child?
The drow.
Drow
Okay.
in the armor.
Human child seems to be a flickering image.
Gotcha.
As Doris throws open the doors, the flickering image of the child darts directly to you and says, "Nezar, I believe we have our guests." And the drow holding the staff with the spider on top of it, wearing the robes, stands up very calmly, seeming not affected by the death of the other drow in front of him, and says, "Ah, you have arrived. How I wish we could have met under different circumstances. You do seem to be such an interesting people. But here we are, to witness the glory and beauty of what's to come. Let's enjoy it together, shall we?" And he snaps his fingers. And from the ceiling, you see,
Rocks fall.
in a circle directly above the crystalline mound, descends 5 huge mechanical appendages.
Oh.
They resemble the legs of a spider,
No!
but are made of dark iron and are riddled with runes. They set into a place with a loud mechanical chunk encircling the top of the mound. With a grinding and whirring machinery above, the arms start to spin around the crystalline trunk, slow at first, and then faster and faster and faster, until the figure of each arm is lost to you in a blur of speed. As it gains speed, you see electricity start to arc between the crystalline forge and the arms of the infernal machine. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
No!
Oh boy.
Pretty exciting.
There you go.
Oh no. Very scary.
Well,
By the
guys,
way,
thanks for
Iswal,
listening.
make a religion check, Iswal.
Ooh.
0.
Yeah, that blank scroll that's etched in there, that's a symbol of Og.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Believe
Just
me,
figured
I
you
know.
wanna-
Well, thanks
I
for
was gonna
listening,
be like, oh my god,
guys.
that's the teleporter scroll.
This is the Neverwinter Boys, the Droop Troop, and friends. This week we're brought to you by Marley. What are we brought to you by this week?
Pocky.
Pocky.
Straight up hockey by the NFL. NHL, sorry. Shit.
No, Pocky.
Oh,
P-O-C-K.
hockey.
Like the Japanese snack food.
Oh man.
What's their catchphrase?
It's a stick.
Origasimasu.
What?
But that's the
Nandeo.
catchphrase. It's 2 people saying it at the same time.
It's a stick.
Origasimasu.
Pocky. Buy it. Nowhere.
Actually, no. Its catchphrase is actually share happiness. I just looked
Buy it
it up.
at Newberry Comics.
Yeah, you can get it at Newbury Comics for only $25.99 a
Yeah,
box.
it tastes like stale Twix
It
dipped in
tastes
fake
like a
chocolate.
pretzel that's
Yeah.
covered in Hershey's syrup.
And
Sucks.
the motto is share happiness.
Also, if anyone happens to be listening to this and you want to sponsor our Dungeons and Dragons,
Shut up, no one
pseudo
cares.
podcast, business inquiries can be directed to Castles
Castor
Full
Mattress.
Vassals
Vassals
at gmail.com.
at gmail.com.
At
Yeah.
gmail.com.
Corm.
Gorm, that's true. We are
Alright,
a
I'm gonna stop
watercress
the
based society.
recording now.
By the way, so that you could see the Nezar, the black spider, as you stand.
Whoa, cool graphic.
That's like hyper realistic.
Yeah.